Anyway, point being, we're here. We've got the most senior member of the crew who is capable of actually flying the ship.
The lieutenant?
The captain.
Who's that?
Well,
Ruby, you're the lieutenant?
Hell yeah.
What?
Also, by the way, the opposite of a safe space would be known as abandoned territory. It's a good way to phrase it.
Or just reality?
That's fair.
My safe space, my safe space.
Basically, how it's going is, I have tech, which means I can actually fly the fucking ship, which makes me the captain, basically, according to Lavitz. Ruby is second in command, functionally. And Ray is, and everyone else is below that, so.
Yep.
Okay. If I'm going to be bossed around, I'm going to leave this country.
You're gonna get bossed around.
That job's to be bossed around is reserved for Shadow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We're going to give you instructions, but you don't necessarily have to, jump. We're not going to be like, yeah, jump as high as this. No, we're going to be like, yeah, you can, as long as you get the thing done. We're happy.
Okay, but I expect good payment and good food.
At the moment, we're kind of fucked. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The council will never.
You start to wake up from hypersleep, or cryosleep. And all you can hear and see are flashing lights in your face.
A bloody icon. But she's just one more.
Alright.
If we lose Shepard,
Okay,
I'm grabbing my gun.
I have a seizure.
Okay. And you begin to wake up as your pods levitate up from the, come out of the floor.
Please tell me my Fort 17 is nearby.
Oh, your gun?
Yeah.
No, that is in your suit. In your combat suit. At the moment, you're wearing your cryo suit, which is basically a full-body suit that protects you from the environment.
It's a pistol. Why don't I have my pistol on me?
The pistol is actually in a slot just outside of your cryo tube. It's attached to the side, along with your name tag and your dog cat tags.
Excellent. I'm grabbing the pistol.
Alrighty.
We're wasting our time.
Well, at the moment you're still in the tube.
Down this sector and
On your heads-up display, you get an image, and here it is.
my money's on slavers. The terminus system is crawling.
Oh, cool.
Oh, fuck.
It shows a picture of the ship, and then it shows the status, and it starts reading out the statuses to you. AI, minimum power. Power output, ZPM, 12%. Hull integrity, 63% intact. Weapon systems, offline. Life support system, damaged, offline. Shields, offline. Fabricator, damaged, no power. Stasis pods, jammed, but powered. Communication systems, offline. Scanners, low power. Engines, damaged, minimal thrust. Suits, online. Turrets, offline. Thrusters, low power, undamaged. Gravity, offline. Atmosphere, vacuum.
As I'm reading this, I'm just swearing increasingly louder in Ukrainian.
You also hear in the background afterwards, standby crew, deceased.
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
I swear even louder in Ukrainian.
So we had
and
a
more
crew,
colorfully.
but they're dead.
Oh, we certainly had a crew.
Yep.
We certainly had a crew.
Now, basically, you guys were in a convoy, a mercenary convoy, and you're on the way to the front lines to deliver goods and soldiers.
I need you to get
And you're currently on a hyperspace route that goes between 2 points.
Yes?
Oh,
I can get out of the tube, right?
Yes. Your tube counts down, does a status check on your bodies, and you are thawed.
with zero gravity and vacuum atmosphere? That doesn't sound very safe.
Your suit will protect you in zero atmosphere for a time.
But I imagine it's going to be a little hard moving around until we get that gravity nice and secure.
You'll have to activate your grav boots in order to sink to the ground. The grav boots are automatically in your suit. If you go into the folder, please read this. In general information, you'll see fully integrated suits, and this is what they have. Sorry, my voice is really starting to crackle up a bit. I'll click show to players. So you're wearing the fully integrated space suits.
Space!
And so how much do we know in regards to what happened before we went to cryo?
You do not know at the moment. All you got was a flash of the status of the ship. And who did we just lose?
No idea, hold on. Somebody said something.
We lost Kamiko.
Kamiko has to work. Why am I not playing?
Yes.
Again, we started an hour early because of this, motherfucker.
What happens to shitty providers?
Yep.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Like I have a buddy.
So, as second in command, you'll be in charge. Ruby?
Yep.
Okay. The lights begin to flicker on in the room. And I'll just...
Oh goodness.
Oh.
I already see a corpse.
How did it get bloodied?
Well, you see the bottom end of a corpse and a shut door.
I got slammed on him. That's not very funny.
There you go.
Got stuck between the door and the hard place.
Yeesh, talk about a quick exit.
Well, those doors really cut to the point.
Yeah.
But I guess you really did have to split.
Couldn't quite make the cut there. But hey, nothing better than a slice of life.
God fucking damn it.
What?
Alright, now that we're done making puns about a literal corpse, I say we should do something. Try and get our bearings about what the hell is going on and whether or not we're about to crash and die.
Alrighty. Well, your pod opens up and automatically you start to breathe different air. It's the recycled air of your suit, and a small timer pings up in the top of your heads-up display, and it reads 2 hours.
Of air?
Yes, it will recycle the air in there for 2 hours before it will be overpowered, and you'll have to get an oxygen tank. Sorry about my voice.
That's okay.
Well, if you can't speak, let's cancel this out.
Oh no, I can speak. It's not hurting. It's just crackly as fuck.
No, you sound alright.
Oh good.
So we've got about 2 hours to get some oxygen going.
Yep, you've got about 2 hours to repair the oxygen system and plug any holes that could be causing it to vent atmosphere.
Right.
Or at least seal off the area.
So... What was that?
Huh?
Ray?
You alright?
I'm just playing. I'm space is tiring.
They always say that before a mission.
What?
Of course, it's routine.
Huh?
Eyes are blind since firing.
It happens along the way.
Hyperspace is tiring.
Oh, God fucking damn. I thought you were actually, like, disoriented in real life. No, you're just... Okay.
I'm just playing. It's called roleplay.
Bloody.
Realizing you're fine.
Huh?
What the hell's going... Oh, that's why.
He's...
Damn it.
Captain Anderson's new ship.
Oh.
Stress call came in.
What just occurred?
I just moved the map by
I
accident.
see, we're levitating.
Yep. And because I forgot to put
Whatever it was, it was massive.
Zar's token on the map.
Good.
Who's?
By the book. Talent.
Zaz.
We came across
Oh, there he is. I totally forgot he was also part of this.
Yeah, but he's not here yet. He'll be late.
Ready to take on whatever came
But basically, at the moment, is released the second in command. Well, the second highest ranking officer. At the moment, the other pods are jammed.
I'd ever seen.
Oh no.
So,
What's
And
up?
everything around it is a blast.
So we can't extract oxygen from them.
no, they're still in stasis.
Fact. A beacon
So they're actually in pretty much an oxygen-free environment as well.
dug it up and whoever attacked
God
them
damn it.
tried to take it.
Okay,
Senator Lane
let's get out of here.
getting too close. Hit him.
Can we step out?
Yes, you can step out now. The pod has opened. On the next to you is your sidearm and your
I couldn't move. Could barely
dog
breathe.
tags. That are basically your identification.
Everything went black.
I make sure to grab those, and then I step out and take a nice look around and see.
Okay.
Try to just get my general bearings of what's going on in the room, and
Yep.
just yeah.
You hop onto the cold metal floor. It is quite, seeing how your suit has soft,
Henderson came along.
basically foot covering, so you can actually, it almost feels like you're barefoot on the ground.
Those two heavyweights.
So,
The council that the ship we
on the side of the pod, there's also basically a jacket, shoes, and pair of pants that you can put on over your spacesuit.
I'll most certainly do that since I don't want to get too cold.
Yep, it's generally a modesty thing. Your suit will keep you in the perfect environment. It's just that outward pressure will actually feel like the outside of the suit feels like skin.
They needed proof.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll probably just want to throw on those pants, jacket, and shoes just to ensure that
My search.
I have at least a little bit more coverage just for personal.
The top agent persisted.
I hope my suit is hairy.
His superiors that he shouldn't be.
What the fuck?
Told me he
It's coming from a furry.
and he had some
Exactly.
more importantly,
Skin is ill.
share them.
Fluff is
That
good.
led me to Rex.
Alright, oh man.
Now, Madam
Hey,
Big Screen,
I
what are
see.
we gonna do?
It was his intel that led us to
Alright, well, are we the only ones that are alive? That are awake, I mean?
That on the other, when you check on the other pods, roll us a d20.
for hacking. She
Okay.
heard some information on Sarah.
Aye, why this hasty tempo?
Sarah's
13.
Okay.
Also, I don't know, my icon hasn't changed.
You got it.
What do you mean your icon hasn't changed?
You have to pick the ass and then select your token name.
But it went much further. Sarah was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines.
The what?
I don't know where that is. Oh,
The ass
You
is
know,
at the bottom of the chat box.
okay. There we go.
City Ruby.
Thank you.
That's okay. I only learned about that the other day.
My pleasure.
I'm still
Well,
learning.
yeah. Can I tell if we're the only ones that are, like, alive and awake?
Yep. I'm waiting for Ray to roll as well.
Couldn't convince the council that the Reaper
Oh, you should specify that everyone votes. I thought you were mostly just doing things to
No, both of yous.
the first human inspector.
I've got no clue. But hey, she's the captain, so responsibility.
Henderson decided
Ruby, you go up to the other pods, and it says pod jammed.
he also pointed me in a direction.
Life support system online.
A Prothean expert adapting by
So they're fine. That the pods are powered. However, they're actually jammed in the lock position.
Like most
It will take some time to unlock them.
intelligent.
Okay.
That means basically they'll unlock when the other people arrive.
Me decipher some of the vision of
I was about to be like, metagaming mode. Is that just your code, your DM code for they can just sit there forever the fuck they need until they actually show the fuck up?
not at all
Yeah.
pleasant.
Alright, sweet.
So when they show the fuck up, their pod will unlock.
As commander,
That's a good way of handling the people not showing up on the first game, my dude.
Mhm.
Shit.
Well, I want to reroute Greyman's power into a coffee machine.
What? Why?
Those two don't get on great.
Squabbles.
Totally alright.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, you use his life support for a copy machine. I'll make you into a rug. How about that?
I want to see you try. But okay, let's rather focus on staying alive, eh?
Yeah, that's
Staying alive. Staying alive.
You now have 1 hour and 55 minutes.
Jesus. 5 minutes are gone by. All right, what's our first course of action? Oh, I read that accidentally.
I have no idea. I'm not an engineer. Are you?
You have basic engineering skills, both of you do, but Kamiko's the one that specializes in it. That's why Kamiko's the captain.
We're fucked, aren't we?
No, the door.
No, we're not.
You could literally go up and have a look at the door.
First, let's go and see what's going on with our poor cut up friend here. Take a little bit of a look-see and see what the hell happened to him.
Bloody mess.
Okay.
Awesome.
Roll us a detect.
Alrighty then, D20.
D20.
God.
13. Same somehow.
Same.
With Saren's top lieutenant
And Zara rolls an 8. I mean, Ray rolls an 8, I bet.
down at his base on Vermont.
Imagine.
And it was more than a base.
What do you mean you hope?
No, but
Oh,
it's
close.
all of it.
Doesn't matter. There's a big
Yeah.
on the side of the door. There's a big red button that says "Open."
A disease inflicted on
Alright,
I
hold
want
on.
to press it.
Nah, I'm pressing it.
press it.
Boop.
Ah,
Okay, the door opens up.
mindless beast.
Kamiko
Alright.
always allowed me to press the big red buttons, especially the ones with the scouts on them.
You press the next one.
Disagree.
Yay!
Now, door opens, and you see the other half of the human.
Rex wanted the genophage cure.
Holy shit, what happened with this guy?
It looks like they must have fallen over, or fallen over as the place was getting depressurized, and the doors must have closed on them to try and stop the ship from completely venting into the vacuum of
The
space.
center of the base.
Christ. Can I investigate their body?
Yes.
He was already in communication with the Reapers.
Oh,
Okay.
you get the good rolls.
Yep, it appears they were sliced in half by the door. Their dog tags read
The menace it had for every living. Just wanted me to
second
Goddamn.
in
I knew
command,
just that.
which I cannot spell.
And was why Saren
Ah, I see.
You can never
was no
spell.
time to think about it. Sovereign knew that.
Speeds Levitt's GM is
Come
tight.
on.
Second in command, Vic.
One and Caden with the other.
Oh my god.
Guess they're watching over us while we were being taken to transport.
Bombs Saren
Yep, it is standard procedure to have 4 to 5 people of crew to make sure everything's running
talking to him.
um,
I realized the truth.
spot on. Like this ship contains probably close to 100, 200 people in stasis,
Was in deeper than all.
and about the same amount in suits.
He was still in control. Said he found a
Oh,
The good thing is, we no longer have to pay them. The bad thing is, they
Christ,
fucked up.
man.
The bad thing is they're generally the ones that pay
Or
you.
I could convince him to stop.
Not only that, this is a crew member. They're making sure that we were at least coming in one piece. And clearly they're
no
trying
idea
to
what
do
this guy
something
is.
emergency. So,
I could only save one of them.
Vic was the second in command. He was basically an engineering specialist.
Great.
Well, one of the 2 engineering specialists
And I chose
that were designed to keep making sure the engines run, and he was in charge of the cryopods.
I knew then.
So he was the reason why you guys were alive.
Mostly intact. We chased
I guess I'll just kind of take his dog tags just to, make sure that they're secure and walk on.
Don't worry, we
Alrighty.
Just one ship.
Hello?
Who joined?
I assured them all.
Only same crew member.
Okay, welcome back. Your pod has somehow unjammed, and you are released, Kamiko.
Alright, lovely.
The other pods are currently jammed.
I've been swearing heavily in Ukrainian.
Okay.
Hey, what's
Commander
up?
Shepard is awake.
Gave in to it.
Hey, what's up? So we're in a bit of a pickle. and this guy is dead.
We discovered a protein
So that's cool.
databank that helped me quickly find
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my pistol.
Reapers had come 50,000
Okay.
years
You're gonna put on some clothes.
Every 50,000 years.
Yes, definitely. I'm not insane.
Okay. Your clothes and your dog tag are attached to in a small bag
For them.
that slots into the side of the cryopod.
Gift.
I'm also grabbing my pistol, as I previously mentioned. This is a very important weapon to me.
Yep. Okay. You've just stepped over the body of Vic. He was in charge.
Whoa, what'd you do that for?
He was in charge of cryogenics to make sure that you guys stay alive through transport.
Reestablish the relays.
Look, I know he's dead, but you don't gotta use him as a doormat. Jesus.
Destroy us all.
Or is he human?
Yes, he was human.
Yeah.
To the Citadel. It was
All right, then I'm going to be carefully stepping over.
Caught the council fleets by surprise and they were only
What? Would it matter if he was another race?
to take back.
That would depend on what race it was.
was done running.
Yeah, well, would there be any other humanoid race that would warrant you wanting to step on the corpse?
Back
Yes.
in the Citadel Tower.
Oh, what? Okay.
He died
Alright.
believing that the Reapers
He rolled his character for prejudice when making it.
Oh.
regain control of the
Yes, I did
Hello?
get xenophobia.
So
You
I'm
rolled-
here until
Xenoph-
fucking,
Fight Saren's death.
Yes.
I'm gonna be chatting here until Discord decides to actually fucking update on this goddamn laptop because it is just being a pain in the ass.
Alrighty, no problem. Let me just.
Yes, I did.
Why did you why would you Labbits, why is that part of the game?
He wanted it.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Why would you roll for that?
It's backstory. It's backstory.
Fine.
Okay, I wish there was a way that I could screen share like one of my screens so people could see it through Discord.
What's going on?
Well, if yep,
I'm a space racist.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I think the term would be speciest.
I don't know. All we know so far is that we found this human corpse and he was gonna walk on it, and we specified that it was human, so he stepped aside. And I asked, "Is there gonna be? Would it have affected your how you tried it on him if it was another race?" And he said yes, and I'm like, "Oh, alright then."
Right, roll to punch Kamiko? No, I'm kidding.
Well, you're
I ain't
currently
awake yet.
you're currently trapped in your cryotube asleep.
Also, I'm holding
Yeah,
a
I'm trying
pistol.
to fucking load, but this laptop is... I don't know what's going on with this laptop. Ever since I reformatted it, it's literally fucking the slowest thing on the earth. I've
Did
had
the processor get damaged?
Sometimes updating something actually makes it slower.
If it's not optimized well with the loading any sort of data.
So I've got a question.
I
The
don't
other two
know,
people
so-
who are awake, are they holding weapons of any
I,
kind?
I think everyone's got like the pistol, right?
Yeah, everybody has a standard sidearm that they keep on them most of the time.
None of that mattered if the Reapers
Wow.
were still out there.
How many fucking
Alright.
updates is the Discord gonna make me go through?
Discord's had a whole bunch.
Yeah.
What did they update recently?
Oh, they've updated almost every week, I think, for the last like
The most
6 months.
one was a light mode overhaul.
Oh yeah.
I thought light mode was like taken out.
No, that was an April Fool's joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny. Because I mean, it is true. If you use light mode, you're a psychopath.
I use light mode for everything except Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So do I. It's only Discord is if you use it light mode.
I use dark mode for a few things, but most things I use light mode. Like, I use dark mode for Discord, and I use it for YouTube, because I often watch it when it's late and it's dark outside.
Well, I always have my room really well lit because my eyes are pretty bad, so if it's in the dark and it's bright or even dull, it strains my eyes and I get a migraine. So I need my room like full on properly lit. I've literally got a fluoro directly above my head.
I actually have a Chrome add-on that's able to toggle whether light mode or dark mode is enabled for all the sites that I use.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
I
really cool. It's called
downloaded the,
Dark Reader. Dark side is
downloaded
Darth
the Google
Vader, light
Chrome.
side is Jedi.
I downloaded a Google Chrome extension for that added a dark mode option, and it was fucking awful.
Aw, I'm sorry about that.
Oh. Either way,
Oh, hey, Discord's actually starting, so I should be able to sit there and actually chat to you through my headset.
alrighty.
Yay.
Either way, you walk up and you start to see yellow panels on the floor. Roll us a
Roll a tech roll.
no, basically a general knowledge roll.
4.
7.
Okay, and Ray. Okay, none of you suspect that this might have something to do with mechs, but other than that, you have no idea.
Can I roll a tech roll to open it?
Yeah, you can roll a tech roll to try to open it. Yeah, you know that if you prise this open and hit a button on the side, it will cycle through the mechs. If you go to the command table, which is right there, you'll be able to put in your dog tags and it will summon your mech.
Alright. We don't have to roll to put in our dog tags, do we?
No.
Like a USB?
No, literally you just kind of put your, you grab your dog tag and you just press it against it. And who's fapping in the background?
That's terrible.
Typing people and sitting there and fucking
That does
tapping
sound- That does sound like you're going up and down on something.
That is an accurate assessment of the situation.
That would be my fingers tapping the fucking like this. That would be my fingers tapping in impatience because the fucking Discord is still starting.
Oh well,
Yeah,
be
you're-
patient.
Whatever.
Patience is key.
Anyway, the dog tags aren't like USBs where you have to like roll a D100 to get them in correctly, do we?
No, basically you just grab them and you place it on the panel, and then it will, the screen will flicker with all your stats.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll be next.
Okay.
Call next me.
Okay, Kamiko, you're summoning yours.
Yes.
Okay, let me get to the.
Thanks, Will Smith. Thanks,
Okay.
Will Smith.
That's very
After a few minutes, well, not quite a minute, you hear some cranking and clinking, and your mech emerges from the floor.
Wow.
Great, I'm getting in the suit.
Okay.
What, already? Damn,
Yes.
alright.
Yes,
Okay.
I'd like to point out we're on a ship with a very dead human.
Yeah, they got slammed on by the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Just move your token over here somewhere,
Oh,
where you can't see it, and your mech token will now replace your token.
eat. Look at me, I'm big, I'm useful.
You're big.
Okay, who's next?
I'll go next. Bup, ba, bup. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Hold on, let me simulate it. There you go.
Okay. It shows up. The screen shows up. Gala in Dena.
Eat then,
And it shows all your stats. And after a minute or so, your mech appears. This is a placeholder until you select an actual.
Is it a Bionicle?
No, it's a mech from Starship Troopers.
Oh, I
It
thought
looks
it
like
was
a Bionicle. Yeah, same.
It's just got a red tint.
I was really disappointed that it wasn't.
Yeah, same. I want a Bionicle.
Well, get an image for it, and we'll make it bionic.
I'm just
It
kidding.
looks like a big
I'm just
Bionicle.
kidding. I'm cool with this. Oh wait,
Like
I
an
just realized.
image
I don't know why I dragged this over here. I didn't even say if I wanted to get it or not.
Well, yep. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
So, do you want to hop in it?
Oh,
Just
I have
like
no needs.
The Bionicle.
Nah, I have
whatever.
no need. I'll just keep it there.
It does basically enact that you actually have life once you're on there. Otherwise, it's a one-hit kill without your mech.
Never mind. I'll get in.
Get in the robot,
This is-
Shinji.
Sinji? Who's that?
Shinji.
Evangelion.
Shinji. Yeah.
I never watched that.
Okay, and Ray, would you like to summon your mech?
Swoosh. Why is everyone else bigger than me?
No, dude. Your mech actually gets summoned in a different spot.
Because, Ray,
Okay.
our PPs over your PPs.
Okay, so do you want to summon it?
We.
Okay, you hear clanking off in the distance. Roll us a detect.
Alright.
A good roll. Oh my god. Miracles.
Okay. And she got 17. Okay. You hear clanking and whatnot to the north, and then you see your mech come up here, and lights flicker on the rest of the walkway. The lights are abnormally dull compared to what they normally are.
Oh, another corpse. Poke, poke. My suit. Water.
This one roll us a detect if you want to see if anything killed it.
Who cares? Water.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very good. Jesus.
Okay. Yep. And anybody else want to observe it?
Yeah, can I, the body?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll perception, see if I can find anything out about them.
No problem.
Another dead human?
Okay, you actually recognize this crew member. This one's called Jessica. She was the head engineer. It looks like she's been impaled by a very large spanner.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, what's the spanner again?
It's
A shifting spanner. Let me just get an image.
I was about to say, what's a spanner? A shifting spanner. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's a type of wrench.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've already done it?
Actually fucking here now.
Hello.
There we go.
And it also appears that this mouse is not working with this laptop. That's great. I mean, it's working, but it's being weird.
Weird.
Like, it's only allowing me to click on things some of the time.
That just means there's not a very strong connection. Does that have fresh batteries in it?
It's a wired mouse.
Oh, never mind.
And it allows me to right.
Is it
It allows
plugged
me to right click just fine, but it's not letting me, primary click very well.
Left click, Ian?
Yeah.
Well, hey, Lovitz, how about this for a mech suit?
Let's have a look. Yep.
I don't know if that's
Make
part
us-
of the style.
Make us a token for it, and we can swap yours over in a minute.
To make sure. Okay.
I just put these ones for the placeholders, so people who hadn't chosen
Yeah.
a custom mech one.
Token. Ooh.
Yep. You'll also find on her body her drone control implant. It is damaged.
Actually, can I
Can
touch
I
the body as
retrieve
well?
it?
Yes, you can. You rolled a 20. You can get anything off that body.
I will be taking everything I can.
Okay.
Because I'm a little rat. I scrounge everything.
Would you mind handing me the drone implant?
Checking it out. Yeah, sure. Take a look.
Thanks.
I don't really have much. Oh. What the heck?
I have 1 point in tech,
What is
so I
this?
take advantage of that.
Miko, aren't you getting a support mech?
Right in. Here you go, man. I just handed it
Or
over.
not
to you.
Miko, Ruby, aren't you getting a support mech?
Huh?
Aren't you getting a support mech?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, but you don't have any point in tech yet.
She has
Yeah,
a point in shield, not a point in tech. I have a point in tech,
Yeah.
which is why I don't have a shield active, but she does.
Okay, damaged drone control implant.
Alright, lovely. I'll stick that in my character sheet.
Okay.
Stick that up your butt.
You have, and
Space.
Ruby, you find a damaged bodysuit
Ah.
and a large shifting spanner.
Oh.
It is about 1 meter long and bloodied. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, I might want the spanner as well. We're gonna need to do it
I kinda wanna hang on to that one.
Alright. I'll see if I can't find some tools.
Yep, there's quite a lot of tools around. But it looks like they all have a small magnet that allows them to attach to the wall in a zero gravity environment, and it looks like some kind of shock has thrown them into the engines.
Alright, so
I think our
I'm
first-
here now.
I think our first
Yep, welcome.
I think our first part of action should probably be to keep on moving forward.
Can I be allowed to wake up and actually...
Let me just finish what Kamiko's saying.
Hold up 1 second.
Our first plan of action would probably be to make sure that there's nothing hostile on the ship, and then the second thing would be to get the tools out of the engines.
Probably a smart move. That, and also get the life support back online.
Yeah, life support is our tertiary goal. While we have our suits, we'll be fine.
Alrighty. Okay. Shadow, you wake up, and it says that your pod has just been released. It says, now unjammed. And on your heads-up display, this shows up.
I
Oh, he's getting
can't
his out.
actually...
Bottom left.
Get to the door. Run.
No, that's not...
You're doing shit. Get to the
Right, I'm gonna have to sit there and exit out of that because I'm trying to figure out where the fuck we are because controls are being stupid.
Alright.
Okay, we'll just take a moment.
Yep, okay, have you hopped in your mech yet, Ray?
Sort of covered.
Yep.
Okay, move your character.
I'm afraid to delete my token.
No, just move it over into the darkness over here.
Yeah, mine's around here somewhere.
Okay, yeah, no, roll 20's just being
Okay.
an absolute cunt. And
As is tradition.
Frozen.
As is tradition.
It's just not showing me anything. Even when I zoom all the way out, it's not giving me a fucking ability to zoom or fucking
Wait,
Sounds like my first girlfriend.
what?
able to zoom.
It's not showing him anything even if he zooms in and out.
Right,
I get. Okay, Lavitz. Whatever you say by it.
Right, so fucking ship status report, minimal power,
Ooh.
power
It
output,
has a
jammed powered, low power, online, offline. Right, so can I get out of the pod now?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out and glance around.
Okay, on the side of the pod, there is your sidearm
More than I do.
and your clothes. You're currently in your full body suit, the standard suit. But most people put clothes over it for modesty's sake.
Worse than I thought from Randall's side.
And now all of us are in mechs.
We better get you to
This is pretty cool.
Yep.
As you step onto the floor, you can actually feel the cold of the floor coming through your suit, like the pressure of it.
Somebody must have hacked him. That should be impossible. Unless you've got access.
Right,
Gotta get you out of here.
I will go ahead and
I'll follow you.
begin making my way around, following their trail of destruction.
Okay, do you pick up your gun or your tags or anything like that?
Well,
Look,
yeah.
right, we found that guy dead. You know, he wasn't.
Oh, both
Yep.
of these guys.
As you walk through the doorway, you see second in command Vic, who was in charge of the cryostasis pods. He's been sliced in half by a door.
Forces have engaged.
Right. Does he have anything of interest on him?
No, most of it was crushed. But you can search if you'd like.
He has his
I'd
head.
like to, because he may have a security card or something.
Quickest way to those shuttles.
Alright, roll us a d20. You find nothing of value.
Oh,
His dog tags have been taken. And that's the security, your security pass.
Just took out a wave of mechs over.
Okay.
That's not good.
Right. I'm going to make my way over here then, where everyone else is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
hey there.
go with my
Did you wake up too?
Let's get out of
Yeah, just got here. What's the situation?
time.
Oh, we're kind of running out of air, but we all have these mechs, so that's pretty cool. So we're not totally
Well,
gonna die
We're not running
in case we're
From my
attacked.
understanding, we're not running out of air because of our mechs, so we're good.
Yeah, once you're in your mech, it has extended your air time by 2 hours.
Oh, that's good. And if you want to get your mech as well, you're probably gonna want to go over to this
This room is crawling.
nice board over here and put in your dog tags.
While she's explaining that, I'm gonna go try and find the life support.
Alrighty.
That's another route.
I remember where that is, right?
Where are you?
You have a vague idea. You were merely traveling on this ship, basically from point A to point B. So you don't know the exact ins and outs. But you have a rough idea due to your back in engineering.
Alright, give me the general gist of where it would be. Just a vague direction, I guess.
Give me the suck.
Okay. Back up here, basically.
Alright, I'm gonna head off over this way.
Controls are in the secondary cargo hold.
You were there the first
Alright.
time I regained consciousness.
Ray?
That's not my name, but yes.
Yeah.
Whatever. What-
Ziv.
Metagel.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not pronouncing that. I'm Ukrainian,
Enough to get him up.
but even I have standards.
What? What's wrong with Ziv?
I thought it was Shiv.
Yeah,
Ziv.
anyway.
You can guess.
It's like a shiv.
Anyway. You're backing me up, right?
Why not?
Thank
Got nothing else to do than to die out of oxygen
Okay.
like clusters.
You actually see that this is the controls for the life support, but the system is actually runs through the cargo hold up here.
Can I
Just a
test?
but
Can I do a test run of the controls?
Yes, you can do an analysis.
We need to find Miranda first.
Alright.
Can't just leave her.
Okay, it says damage to
All over that side.
life support machine.
The mechs won't drop again.
System still functions, machine damaged.
Why haven't we heard from her?
I'm going to swear a little bit in Ukrainian.
Okay, you should swear in ancient gibberish.
Then why did
This is
In an incomprehensible dead. Yeah, but still an incomprehensible dead language.
I mean, we're in the middle of fucking space. Who knows what's happening with Ukraine right now?
it's more than likely.
I would.
They may have
I know.
toppled millions of years ago,
No, actually,
along with Earth.
I know what happened in Ukraine. I was there.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
What? Who cares?
What?
Get a big team say stuff or not.
Yes.
Yep. Time is ticking down. Okay, Shadow, have you summoned your mech?
Really isn't the time, Jake.
I'm going to. Yes, I'm still looking for an actual fucking image though.
I've got something for you at the moment.
Program that we built.
Oh,
Oh, I sent you one, by the way.
Just dump your character
Lavitz.
off over in the distance over here or something, and then Lavitz will just stick it here. Yeah, you've got.
Oh,
server
Shadowbot, how about the
And
crush,
the
kill,
bionicle.
destroy, swag robot?
And the Bionicle shows up.
oh, what?
Hell yeah. Bionicles.
If you have an image, go ahead and send it to me if you have something in mind. But do
No,
keep
there's
in
already-
mind that my
Unfortunately,
do
Yeah,
keep in
you already
mind
have
that.
one. You have a filler image.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's right there.
this is right here.
I thought
Yes, I know. That's why I'm saying if you guys have another image in mind that fits with the whole, minigun, Gatling gun, feel free to send it my way. I realize that
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually have the mech suit.
Well, you don't have a Gatling gun yet, so...
You must have
Right, but it's better to sit there and search for the image now rather than just sit there and twiddle my fucking thumbs. Because apparently it's a lot harder to find one. I'm going to go ahead and get into the suit then.
Okay.
Oh Jesus, what have I done?
Can I actually see the door for the entrance?
Yes, let me just, I'm just in the middle of getting, Ruby's mech thing set.
Hello?
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 You still there?
Yeah,
did
oh
you
no,
go?
I just said hello because you said my name.
Oh, sorry. I'm just getting your mech thing just set up. So, you know.
I'm gonna miss being a Bionicle, but the one I chose looks pretty cool. Is that one's okay, right? Should I change the border or anything?
Nah, border's fine.
Alright.
It's all good. And let me just move this one to token.
Pretty cool.
And there we go.
And then this one, this other one, you kind of just get rid of, or what?
Yeah, just delete it.
Which one? Oh, I see. How would you get rid of it? Actually, I don't know. Oh, ooh.
Is that
I've
right?
become a bog.
There we go. That's about the same size as that body. There we go.
An alien robot bug.
What?
Okay. You see the
Alien robot bug thing?
door?
No, it's a mech suit.
Okay. Well, anyway. Do I need to roll to open the door?
Nope, you see a big emergency release door button. And if the door button doesn't work, you automatically know that you just remove a side panel that is generally on either side of the door. And you just pull the lever and it will automatically cause the doors to manually open.
Alright. Well, I'm going to open the door with my pistol drawn and aimed into the room,
Okay.
just in case.
Okay, as you open the door, what's left of the atmosphere, which was very little, small amount of pressure, wishes out.
Alright, I'm going out.
Okay. The room is quite dark.
Do I have lights?
Yeah, you know the emergency light switch is just down here.
Alright, great. I'm gonna go over here and turn it on.
Okay, let me it's just a switch right to your left there.
Oh, and actually, I'm not gonna move. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it with the correct amount of force.
Okay. The lights start to flicker on,
Miranda, but you were...
and boom.
dead.
What the hell are you doing?
Alright.
My job.
So,
Betrayed us all.
I'm guessing
Oh
we
my
don't...
God.
I'm guessing there's a hole inside of the hole, yes?
Yes.
Keep him alive. See what he knew.
Alright.
Too risky.
Do I know where that is just by...
Glad to let you get
The hole
You really think Wilson's capable of
Yes.
is right there.
Not anymore.
Is that a plank?
Wilson was just looking for a chance to
No, it's the under
Good instinct. Far too
floor.
good to ever see
Yeah.
it coming.
I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna look at this thing.
Okay, roll us a detect.
The elusive man. I know you were Cerberus.
It's pretty obvious. Basically, what's happened is this woman was sucked onto a post, grabbed onto it, and then the mech slammed into it and crushed her.
Anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Oh, well, that's not
Where are we
good.
going?
Alright, can I take the mech off?
Yes.
Sure, I trust you. This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to
Excellent.
stay with the mess?
I think we're going to need it a lot more than she will.
What about the
Yep.
rest of
The
people on the
mech
station?
looks damaged
This is the evac If they're not here now,
to an extreme amount.
Are there any salvageable parts?
Probably, but it'd take time to dismantle and fuck around with.
you, everyone else is
And we don't have that.
She's right.
Right.
All of the risks when we signed up.
So,
Without you, there's no point to any of this.
we need to fix the hole in the hull.
convenient to show
Anyone got any duct tape?
I think it's gonna take more than duct tape. I'm gonna take Gorilla Tape.
Anyone got...
I got here as soon
Anyone...
as I
No.
Tarzan grip.
could.
Duct tape only. Duct tape is
What?
superior to
Gorilla Grip's stronger.
No.
What do you mean no? It literally is though.
You're the Lazarus Project.
Look, alright, I like you.
That's right.
I like you,
2 years of
but
life into this project.
I'm flipping you off right now. Everyone knows
Well,
that.
you know what? I'm giving you a double flip off.
Elusive man when you meet him.
Love is in the air.
Lazarus.
Everywhere, look around.
He's singing that.
Enough of this station to last a lifetime. Food in your base.
Alrighty, so what would you like to do?
Crush.
Due to the readout that somewhere in this hole is the damaged life support system. Well, where the life support system is damaged.
Alright, I'm gonna find it.
Okay, roll us a tech.
Before you meet with the elusive man.
Oh, hey,
Alright.
Lavin, I found one that's actually fucking perfect. You're gonna love this.
Alrighty.
Shepard took down those men in trouble. That has to be good.
It's actually fucking perfect, considering what character he's based off of and such. I'll send you a link to it, but look at the sword that he has.
Okay.
Been gone that long.
Ruby, are you going in the room as well? Seeing how you got a bit of
Oh,
technical
I'm-
expertise?
For most of it.
I'm just. I actually. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just still gaming.
Personal history.
Yeah, I'm going to,
So
you know,
I
start-
need for someone to inform.
I'm going to gesture to Ruby because I just sent you. I was sending you the image. I'm going to gesture to Ruby to follow me as we make our way up with the rest of them.
Ruby's second in command. I think she should be doing that.
What? Why? I didn't think that.
Satisfied.
Shut up.
Almost.
Yeah, as it stands, chain of command goes myself, Ruby, and then the rest of you guys can argue it out.
I'm going to.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Yeah.
What do you think of that image, by the way, Lavitz?
I haven't looked at it yet.
I sent
I
it
kind of stepped to the side. I'm like, along with him, and I'm like, holy shit, what happened in here? Did you guys do this?
I wish I had the firepower to do this.
Oh god, I hope you're not aiming that firepower at our own ship once you obtained it.
Cloning facility had to
Excuse me, I live here too, you know.
Tests we really should.
Exactly.
come on, Miranda.
My point.
Quizzes.
Anyway,
Memories
What?
And I can vouch for Shepard's
What?
combat skills.
I've rolled an 11 for finding the life support.
The elusive man accepts our little
Yeah, you notice that it's just down here. It looks like this woman actually was trying to fix it before she got crushed by her mech.
I'm gonna take it. Oh, I'm gonna take it.
Alright,
closer.
well, I'm going to unceremoniously pull her off and get there myself.
Alrighty.
Oh, be careful. I don't want to fall in. Oh,
Luckily, there's no real gravity, so basically he can disconnect his grav boots and basically float down and have a look.
Alright, lovely. So I'm in here, and
Right.
now I need to look. That would
Yeah,
also be
Lavitz, can you
yes.
send me the link again to that token crater?
It should be pinned in Netherworld Dragoons.
It is.
I
It's,
gotcha.
it's the topmost one.
I'm struggling with laptop, so.
I got you.
Alrighty, thank you.
Alright, so I need to roll attack as well here.
Yes.
Alright, 11 again.
Yep, it's gonna probably take you about a half an hour, but you will be able to repair it with the tools that you have attached to your mech.
Alright, lovely. Do I need to roll for that, or?
No, that was the roll. Half an hour to fix it.
Oh, thank God. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, well, you're fixing that. Do you guys want to do something about the hole?
I mean, what can we do from it with it at the moment?
Attempt to fix it. Weld the hole shut.
Do we have the tools to do that?
Yeah, most of the tools are scattered around back here, and then there's some tools inside here that work. Actually, search this body to see if you can find. Search the bodies to see if you can find the tools.
Are the
Go
engines
to
running?
this body.
The engines are offline. The small steering thrusters are still online.
Alright, good. That means that one of you can go back while I'm fixing over here to the engines and just grab the tools out without risking life and limb.
Alright. I'm gonna search this body first then, see what she has, tools wise.
Yep, go ahead. You've managed to find a small welding torch in her hand, and her dog tags.
Alright then, I'll take both of those.
Okay, the dog tags say Megan. What rank was her?
Space God Lavitz.
Australian space god Lavitz.
Okay.
I mean,
Address him properly.
I mean, he's Australian regardless of what role he takes on. Right now, he's a space god.
Yeah, he's the Australian space god.
Yep.
Many
You're
different
an
space
Australian
gods.
space
For instance,
gay.
the Canadian space god is also real.
Canadian space god. No, that's some shit I can get down with.
The Australian space god takes on the form of the prehistoric Australian mammals, or marsupials. Sorry.
What?
He's a
Why?
koala.
Who was I sharing them with earlier today?
How else are you going to get chlamydia from him? If not
Why
for
does
that?
chlamydia have to be a consistent element in the storyline?
It's a consistent element from koalas.
Yeah, pretty much every koala alive today has chlamydia.
What
Yes.
the fuck? Why?
I don't know. Apparently they caught chlamydia somehow, and it's spread to every single koala in the world.
Does
Yeah,
it
they don't
affect
have
their?
protection.
I was about to say, so it does affect their immune systems.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful.
These are some prehistoric Australian animals
Then they fuck.
in space degree dragoons.
You gotta remember them as a politically correct name. Drop bears.
Why
No.
drop bears?
That's what they're.
Anyone who calls a koala bear is a retard in my eyes.
I'm not calling it a koala bear though.
What the
I'm calling it a
What
What the
Lavitz?
hell, Lavitz?
Lavitz.
Because a koala is not a bear, it's a marsupial.
Thing.
No, Lavitz.
It is
They're not
marsupial.
only a retard in your eyes, they're a retard in everyone's eyes.
That's such a rude thing to say.
Well, this here is a pigeon
What do you
snake.
expect?
This here is a pigeon snake. This here is a gorilla fish. This
That sounds badass.
this here is a mud skipper eagle.
A mud skipper eagle? That sounds like an eagle that kills mud skippers.
She's got a point.
Well, does a koala bear isn't like
The only people who call them koala bears are children and the mentally deficient.
true.
That's true, because I mean, when you look at a koala, all you see, at least as I know as a child, is teddy bear. Well,
Yeah.
snuggly little teddy bear, but then they can fucking maul you and kill you.
It's understandable if they're a child. If they're not, then yeah.
They're mentally deficient.
But there's a big difference between
That is
bears
not
and
mentally
marsupials.
deficient, sir.
But there's a big difference between bears and marsupials.
I noticed
Evidently, you haven't been to Ukraine.
Is that really
Neither
where they
of
said
you.
they're mentally deficient?
Well, that's what they consider the politicals. So,
What? The politically... Wait, what?
the people who are previously during the reign of the Soviet Union,
Ah, okay.
those
I see.
yes, the politicals.
I see.
Which is just
Those-
a term for the prisoners who are not.
It's kind of like someone calling a lion a fish.
Yeah, there's a
In
lot
in
of
my
fish.
in my eyes, it's like someone pointing out a freaking
Let's look at a lionfish. This isn't a lion.
The
Whoever
lionfish
named
is
it
a real
retarded.
thing.
No, but what I mean is like someone having a picture of a lion and calling it a fish. To me, that's the exact same amount of retardation.
In water, and someone calls it a fish, and Lavitz is like, "Are you retarded?"
Yeah, exactly. Someone shows a picture of a
That's
cat.
pretty cuddly.
Someone shows a picture of a cat, and they're like, "Oh, that's a donkey."
Anyway, can you guys
mean, if you
please
try hard
continue
enough.
patching up the hole?
Yep. So,
We haven't even started yet. All I did was get the tools.
yep. Well, you've got the welding torch. All you need to do is salvage some scrap, and you might be able to fix up the hole. Roll us a detect on the hole.
I have a shuttle ready to take you to
Alright.
Progress.
Well,
Latest colony.
I'm guessing the amount of time it's taken for everyone to finish speaking will give me enough time to fix it and then leave.
You're about halfway through at the moment.
Am I being volunteered?
Oh, son of a bitch.
You always have a choice, Shepard.
I guess in the meantime I'll also check her corpse, because I don't think we've done that yet.
Yep. This corpse is basically a pancake.
Find any clues you can
Oh, never mind.
See if she's got any money on her.
have any connection.
Does she have, is there even a point of searching?
Credits are stored on your, in your, digitally in your, dog tags.
Yeah, see if,
Can I check to see if she has her dog tags?
Yep, you can.
Okay. That's all.
No, it looks like pretty much everything on her and of her was sucked into vacuum of space after it was drastically splattered. And who did we, okay, we just lost Shadow. We've just gained a Shadow.
There we go.
I'm very upset because she owed me money.
Okay.
Also, that first image you sent is terrifying. What is that?
It's a prehistoric Australian animal.
It looks kind of like a pig.
I was about to say, what does it most relate to?
Wombat, I
in regards
think.
to modern fauna.
I think a wombat.
Well,
That is
anyway, now that we've
scary
been,
wombats.
Wombats used to be massive. They used to be like the size of freaking buffalo.
Bears. Oh, okay, even bigger.
Actually, a bit bigger than buffalo. African buffalo.
Jesus.
can you guys please get to work on the hull?
What? You're the one that's fixing it.
No, he's fixing life support.
The elusive man is very impressed with you.
Wait, what?
Your
Who's
job is the
fixing the hull?
Well, you've got the tools for it.
This mission.
Wait, then what are you doing next to the hole?
Fixing the life support.
Life support, so that you
Where are
people
you?
don't breathe out.
I'm gonna go for a piss. Be right back.
A lot of people lost their lives in this station.
Yeah, in the meantime, wait, so who's doing what? Because from my
You're
understanding,
fixing the
I
hull.
handed you the...
Most respected.
No,
The torch.
no, you didn't. You didn't.
It's your
I am busy
What?
fixing the life support,
I believe in what's
and
Where's
I'm
life
going
support?
I would like to point out that life support
Life
and
support's
fixing the
down
hull
here.
will technically be useless because we do not have power.
a little about yourself.
Or we have
well,
very
yeah.
limited power.
We have enough power for the life support. The only problem is it's not working. I'm working on fixing it, and once that's fixed, we'll need to fix the hull so the air doesn't go out once it's online. Because then at that point it's just worthless again.
You're a hole.
Fuck you.
Hey, don't be like that. Kimiko, you're better than that.
It's a hole.
That's one of the worst
Yeah,
cities
are
there
you
are.
not a... Wait, what? That's a city?
The hole.
Yes, that is a city.
What? Where? Who names their city Hole?
We've got an
Hull. H-U-L-L.
We can do it.
Fucking
H-U... that's
Hull-
still the same question.
Convinced you to join
Hull,
Poland.
Quebec.
Jesus, really? They have a city named
Yes.
Hull.
Yes.
It's like naming your city Rudder.
Well, okay, technically it's a district of Gatineau in Quebec, but it's still part of Quebec.
Hey, don't
It's a
talk
large
shit about.
neighborhood.
Don't talk shit about Rivet City like that.
Well, shit, you're right. That is another weird name. Why Rivet? Why are you naming a whole city over a small metal component used for construction? Why?
You know, there's a place called Memes, right?
There's also a place called Hell in Minnesota.
Well,
That
yeah,
makes
but that's
sense.
because it's in Minnesota.
Spent a couple of
It
Yeah.
makes sense.
I believe also you can be a
Minnesota.
mayor there for a day,
The Corsairs.
Ha!
if I remember correctly.
There's like a city
Yep.
somewhere in America that has a cat for a mayor. And that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Also one with a dog for mayor.
Oh, that's awesome.
If we ever
Most
I
honest
bet those two
politicians
have
in the
very
world.
feuding.
we were supposed
Ha.
to
Okay, I'm back.
there was still enough to take this.
We're
Anyway,
talking about
point being,
weird
we're
names.
supposed to be fixing the hull.
You're. I was about to say it again. Alright, fine.
No,
Alright,
I'm
let's-
not a neighborhood
Yeah,
in Quebec.
You're
No.
a neighborhood.
So much
Fuck you.
in the alliance.
You're Applebee's.
I
Well,
will fucking
great.
know.
Humanity was finally
Apparently, fucking sitting there and disconnecting my mouse from my main PC was a bad fucking idea, because now the issue of it not fucking primary clicking is happening to my main PC as well. So that's just lovely.
about it.
Huzzah!
That might be nice.
That's all for now.
Guess what?
Alrighty, roll us, Ruby, roll us to start fixing the hull. Pardon me.
Ah,
Okay, it's going to take you a lot longer, and you're going to need additional parts to actually fix the hull.
Please excuse the noise you're about to hear, because I'm currently untangling cords from an unholy abomination.
Okay, just mute yourself.
People who's just standing around trying to find some parts in all those crates, maybe.
The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have
I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, I don't have permissions. I was gonna start remediating him for a hot sec.
Well, I already muted myself, and I got the.
Yes, sir.
Would you mind searching the crates for some parts? We need a bunch more for this hull fixing problem. And I'm busy.
Okie dokie dokie.
Maybe find clues before somebody else destroys
Man, just fucking everything's breaking down these days. My keyboard, my fucking mouse.
I will to work.
Mine was broken there a long time ago.
Anyway.
Okay, give us a D20 roll, Ray.
just disappear. Find a target, go after it.
Ah, bad roll.
survivors? That's unlikely, Commander.
Oh no.
Was left at
Oh, we both rolled the same thing, kinda.
Yeah, you won't find any components for that. These containers are filled with ammo.
Which is good.
You remember them being a lot more in here because you loaded them. This whole room was basically pretty much filled with these crates.
Yeah. Well, there's some crates off in the stasis pod, so I guess you could check there.
You can also have a look. You can also have a look on the computer to see the manifesto, basically.
Oh, that'd be very useful.
That would be.
Or cargo manifest, I mean.
Wow.
What about the
So, I mean, not too bad.
Everyone just got to the left.
You know, you punch in the screen. This is because the people treated me bad. Call me fatso. I'll make them pay.
Dang. Oh god.
I'm gonna say rude things about the Jews. Jaro Mark.
Yep.
No signs of battle.
It's just lovely.
Hey,
He actually did though.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go take a piss while you guys are busy doing whatever you're doing. I'll be. Yeah.
Yep.
I should be back by the time you're done.
No problem.
I'm trying to change my token.
Moving to cover.
Yeah, mech token.
Yeah, I linked it too.
Yep. Did you? Oh, yeah. I think you just sent me a picture of the actual.
I actually sent the token to you as well.
Hear that? Sounds like.
Oh, okay then.
Strange.
Let me get this set then for you.
Damn, it's already gonna be 4:30. And this day went by. Hella.
Okay.
Target down.
Ba-ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Let me just get this set. Shoots. Okay, there we go. And let me just set this for your sheet. Don't delete your other token, because that will be your token on ship.
What have I missed?
Nothing.
My other token was deleted already by.
No, I moved it off the map.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, the other mech token, this one right here, I don't delete.
Yeah, you can delete that one.
Okay.
There we go. And I've just got to set rubies while I'm at it.
They've seen us.
There's your token. And just to the size.
Ray's token is really big. Now I look at it. And so is Kamiko's.
Yeah, I've just got them bigger so they fitted on the grate. Okay, there we go. Everything should be set. Now you're currently fixing or trying to fix the hull.
Well, she's currently successfully fixing the hull, but slowly, and she doesn't have the parts
Yeah.
for all of it.
Okay.
So if one of you who isn't busy fixing something could grab something or check the manifesto, that would be great.
Yep. Also, do you want
Civ
to?
is already doing something.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I'll go over and check the manifest then.
Okay.
What the Quarians are doing here.
I'm going to see if I can decrease the size of my clothing. No, but I can make it move around. So. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you need my token to be smaller, then
He may be able to tell us what
Yeah, I'll just shrink you back down. I'll put everybody to the right size then. There we go.
What was the button to... Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Tabletop Simulator. Never mind.
Can you play
I'm sorry,
D&D Tabletop Simulator?
Yes, you can. I've done it before.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, but it's too. I was gonna try that out, but then everybody has to buy it, and also I can't DM on that. It's too complicated for me to do.
yeah, it costs like $20.
Yeah, or like
You get on-
$50 if you're here in Australia.
What? Like, let's see how much a key for G2A.
Yeah, in Australia everything costs like $20-$30 more. New games are like $100.
Oh god, yeah.
Anyway, you know what's free? Friendship.
Well, it is magic.
Kinda like...
No, it's not. No, don't you dare say that to me, Linus.
All right, friendship is toxic. It is a toxic brood of life.
Thank you.
Oh.
I was about to teleport Kamiko in from the other game to like slap you.
Damn it. Oh, sorry.
Friendship is domination.
You're gonna teleport her into a zero-G vacuum.
No, I mean, I was going to teleport her into reality, send her to Australia, and then have her slap you.
I'd like to see her find me.
Would a global Steam Tabletop Simulator Steam Key Global work for Australia?
Yeah, I've already got Tabletop Simulator though.
I was gonna say $6.
Oh, that's pretty good. Must have gone on special.
70% off right now.
Nice. Alrighty, so Ray, you find nothing but ammunition in there. Shadow or Greymane, you'll roll us to try and punch up the manifest. Okay, you know exactly where the parts are, but they're not on this ship.
I'm gonna glance over to the guys. Sorry, go ahead.
They're on the sister ship, the Drake.
Oh no, where's that?
It was traveling along with you.
I'm going to gesture over to the guys. We've got a bit of an issue. We can't fix life support.
Oh no, the hull.
Well, we can fix the hull.
Oh, the hull.
We can't fix that.
Oh no.
We can't fix the hull.
Well, then we'll just have to go get the parts, won't we?
We don't know where the sister ship is.
Well, there's two options.
Kamiko, you'll have to reconnect the power to the AI to find out, so you can use the scanners.
Alright, but first...
In addition, I haven't even told you where the parts are yet.
I would presume you've relayed that information.
Well, I was about to before you interrupted me.
Alright, we'll do it then.
Oh, fucking...
Then I can do our math.
We've already got it done.
Alright. So I've got a general idea. If they probably would not have gone on without at the very least sending a boarding party to ensure that we're not fucked up. So either they've left because they were forced to retreat, or they have been similarly disabled.
You remember there was two ships that come along with you. The Drake and the Wyvern.
we have a gay name like that as well? For this
Yours is the Dragoon.
Point, Shepard. We'll cover.
Why is Wyvern gay? What the fuck?
Oh, okay. I'll accept that Wyvern isn't, but Drake, yeah. No. That's
Drake?
Drake's a fucking type of dragon, like a wyvern. Have you ever seen a drake?
What
It's
about
also
Drake Bell?
it's also a male duck.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
exactly. Male ducks are gay.
What about Drake Bell? Oh no, they're pretty heterosexual. In fact, they rape a lot of.
Yeah, they're very rapey. My experience with ducks, they're very rapey.
No, the question is, I actually don't know. Did they rape males or females?
Well, they'll rape anything. They'll rape people's feet.
I'm fairly sure they had necrophiliacs as well. If I remember
I know,
correctly.
but rate of penguins do that.
This is gonna be one tough one for bitch.
Kangaroos do that too.
What's up with necrophilia in nature?
A lot of times they don't realise that they're dead. They just think, oh, they're sleeping, so I'll pump them while they're asleep.
Oh.
Pump and dump.
So then it's just rape.
Anyway.
Nature is beautiful, isn't it?
Okay. You'll need to... Basically, Kamiko, you realise that you'll need to reattach some power cords to get power to the AI, because you can see that they're severed. And then you'll have to go to the ship's bridge and activate it. You'll basically reboot it.
Are the severed cords damaged?
They're just severed. You can basically just twist them together.
Alright, I'll do that.
Right, I'm going to help Gala, however I can, make the repairs that we can do with the supplies we have on board. Because I know we're not going to be able to fix it completely, but...
Yep. Roll us a d20 to assist. You're even worse than her. She rolled a 5.
What?
We're both a bit shit, aren't we?
Yeah, that's...
It's like, I swing swords, this is above my pay grade.
I'm going to
tell you
glance
guys
over
to quit horsing around.
I'm going to glare at Kamiko before glancing over to Ruby. Perhaps we should sit there and seal off this section to prevent more oxygen escaping from other parts.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But real quick, what is this? Hold on, I forgot how to ping. I'm just gonna move my token there real quick. So we're gonna have to. Is this a door?
Hold down. Yes, that is a door.
Oh. Alright, well then we already know where one of these doors leads to. What about this door over here?
This is a crew quarters. This is crew quarters.
Yes, a small crew quarter.
Alright, wanna go investigate that before we seal off this entire area?
Yep, it also acts as a cell as well if someone's been naughty.
I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and do that while you guys work on figuring out if we can seal it. Because we need to figure out if we even can seal this room, because if we want to keep oxygen in, we're going to need to do that. I'm going to try and open this door.
Alrighty. You see a button on the outside, and you click it, and it opens.
Is there anything of interest inside?
A small whoosh of air comes out of it, and is quickly gone.
Got it. I glance over. Nothing in here. Seems to be empty, but still pressurized, surprisingly.
That's not a surprise. It's meant to keep things in.
Yes, it's a surprise considering the extensive hull damage right here. Because that's another question.
That doesn't go inside, so fine.
The question is, what did this hull damage?
Roll to investigate.
Weaponry.
Oh, whose weaponry? Did we get shot? Was it an inside malfunction? Pirates, yeah?
Roll to investigate.
Given what it looks like from here. Alright.
God, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm a bit too busy at the moment.
God damn.
I got a 10.
Hey,
nice.
And Ray? Okay. Ray and Ruby, you think it was pirates. Kamiko, you think it was a malfunction, and Shadow, you think it was small media.
Somehow it could explain what happened.
I'm going to glance over the. Can I point out the Because I'd imagine a meteor of that size would more than likely leave some debris around, correct?
Yes, but you guys were traveling at hyperspeed, so even a small impact that bypasses shields is enough to literally rip a chunk out of a ship.
I know, but I'm asking if there's debris of the meteor itself.
You'll have to have a look. Another detect. You can't spot any debris from a meteor, but it does look like something scraped through. So there's no meteor parts, but it does look like an impact and tear.
Can I point this out to the others to explain to them that it is a meteor impact?
Yes.
I really don't care what it is. The problem is the hull's gone.
It's
not
kind of
fully gone. Function.
It is also kind of important to know what did it, because we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it was a rocket, not a fucking rocket.
Well, there may be a bad news of that is because we don't actually see outside, so we could be stuck in the middle of a minefield. We need to go and seal this area off and get a better appraisal of the situation.
Anyway, can I give power to AIDS?
Yes.
Excellent. And
okay, you reattach those wires, no problem, with the previous tech check that you did to repair the life systems.
Alright, and then once we're done with that, I'm gonna drag this here mech out as well, so that later on we can get salvageable parts.
Okay.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and pull the shuttle to Comfort Zone.
I'm going to gently pick up the bodies to take them with us.
No problem.
So we can properly give our crewmates a burial.
Your people tried to betray us.
I can come later.
If we give him to you, then
Well, yeah. Also, why are those bodies so fucking big?
There we go.
you're welcome to take me to
What are they, freaking giants?
About
as big as the next two.
Anyway, so once everyone's out,
Yeah, I'm going to gesture for Ray and Kamiko, for Ray and Ruby to come on out.
I'm getting
and
them
begin.
Understood.
Good idea.
I'm going to go ahead and begin the sealing procedures after those two are in.
Yep, no problem.
just a
It's
button.
right
I
here.
can just
Yeah.
get it right now.
Well, I want to wait for Ray to get out.
Yeah.
Just
Do you want to just drag him out?
drag him or
'Cause,
something. Yeah.
yeah, but to say.
Yeah. Anyway, I hit the button, I close the door, and then I turn on the life support.
Okay. Well, no, you have to reactivate the life support at the control panel. Oh, wait, you are at the control panel, sorry.
Yeah, I'm at the control panel.
Yep, you hear a whoosh of air, but it's going to take time to build pressure.
Not our problem.
Yep.
What's important is it's done. Now the real question is, the next thing is to get the engine part, is to get the stuff out of the engine.
I glance over to Ruby and then to Kamiko. Perhaps we should sit there and let you work on the engineering portion while we secure the rest of this ship to make sure there's no other hull breaches. Life support's going to be pretty useless if there was multiple meteors that impacted us.
We haven't found any yet, and we've been through most of the ship.
This portion right here. Yeah, this portion right here.
Yeah, we haven't really gone past that. Or down that hole.
You've basically explored about a third of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I glance back to Ruby.
Anyway,
you want to come with?
I'm gonna take the tools out
Yeah,
of the
let's stick
engine.
together a while.
Okay, roll us to get the tools out.
That's just further evidence of the
Ooh.
Okay, you managed to get all the tools out of there with no problem. Most of them were on the surface, only one was jammed in the control panel. You'll still have to fix it, but that's piss easy for you. You can basically reach in and just lift up the panel and click it back into place.
Alright, can we do that now?
Oh, the D20 allowed you to do that.
Alright.
Otherwise I would have made you roll for it.
While Kamiko's doing that, we'd like to continue exploring this way.
No problem.
Well, I'm done now. It took us literally a few seconds.
Don't you still have to activate it after fixing it?
No, he's got to go to the captain's quarters, but not the captain's quarters, cockpit. The cockpit to activate aids and to basically get a proper status on the ship.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, it's this way. So I'm going to continue to keep my hand on my pistol and open this door here.
Okay.
I will wait until the Reapers arrive.
As you open up the door, a small whoosh of air comes out. Not a lot, but some.
An army.
Ooh.
Can someone go and turn off the life support?
A list of soldiers, scientists, you'll get those
No, it's kind of like equaled the pressure.
forcing them to work with you may be challenging, but you're an
Alright.
Like there was a bit more air in here than there was being pumped into the ship at the moment.
Alright,
be ready.
I'm gonna move this woman off the control panel.
Keep your list.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Jesus.
I'm going to lightly grab Ruby's shoulder and gesture to the other hallways.
Oh, where's the hallways? Alright.
Okay.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Kimiko, you pull back and you notice that it's the captain.
He returned to Chichanka,
Oh.
and he hasn't gone
Oh, God.
It's very difficult to notice though because the face and head is basically crumpled in. It looks like there's they impacted on the front of the control panel.
Oh, my God.
Where's Garrison?
It would have taken tremendous force for this to happen.
months after you were declared dead.
I'm gonna dip back in just to see this. Jesus. Oh, my God.
We are to see.
Okay. As you do you want to move her and check her out?
She's working for the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, sounds like a good
No
idea.
point in checking that.
Ew, bless me.
Bless you.
They're not available.
You're a leadership.
Ow.
Yeah,
That
I'll
hurt.
examine her corpse.
Okay.
I can get the council to help us out.
Nice.
Yep. You notice that she's is Captain Ellis.
You worry about the collectors.
Ah.
Welcome, Zar.
Hello, what did I miss?
Hello.
Everyone's
Yeah.
dead, and I'm the captain.
Wait, everyone's
What? I'm the
dead
captain.
Yeah, the old crew is dead.
Brilliant Solarians.
already?
Technically speaking, Gala would be the captain because she was officially
Yeah,
the
I'm
second in
second in
command. So the captaincy would fall to her in case the captain was incapacitated or in this case killed.
Or
So
dead.
therefore, Gala is the captain.
Why are we on a different ship as well?
No, it's the same
We're
ship.
not. It's
Oh.
it's just hidden.
No, of people that have been woken up, first, the next in command is Kimiko, second is Gala.
Hey, Commander.
Damn, alright.
Oh, you mean the,
I like the
oh,
both.
not the player characters aren't dead, but
No, the old crew. Okay, Zar, you wake up, you open up your eyes, and all of a sudden, you hear like you see a read up come up on your screen, and it says, wait, who just left?
You really trust the elusive man?
the sane one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You wake up and basically it says stasis pod unjammed, and you get a read up of the ship status on your faceplate screen.
Oh, that's nifty. Hey, I got minimal power. Oh dear.
The crew has currently restored life support and sealed off the room that has a breach in it. So the rest of the ship is now slowly being pressurized. It's at about 25%.
For a name.
Guess I'll take a moment to get my bearings and slowly head towards the cockpit.
Okay.
Can I? No, though. You're gonna want to do some stuff before you do that. Can I open up a monitor connection with him? Essentially, trying to connect to a monitor near him to explain the situation.
Basically, you'll get an alert saying that so-and-so is awakened, basically, and it'll show up a little in a little bit of your view screen on your internal HUD.
Right. I just want to, open up communications with him.
Yep, you can open up communications with him. You have short-range communication.
Okay. I open up the communications with him. Zar, which character is yours, by the way? Tuval.
Tuval. Yeah.
I'm going to smile. Good morning, sleepyhead. Guess you woke up roughly. What you're going to want to do is get out of your pod carefully, take your dog tags and your sidearm, and head out of the room to your north. Yes, and your clothes. Make sure you get your clothes. Head up to the room to your north yellow tiles, and I'll guide you from there.
Very well. I'll do just that.
Okay. As you hop out the your cryopod, your feet touch the floor, and you can feel the feeling of the grates through your bodysuit. Next to your pod, there's a little, basically socket section, like drawer system that has your sidearm, your dog tags, and basically your crew clothes.
Alright. Do I need to roll to see what I get, or do I just...
Nope, that's basically what you have.
Alright.
I'd strongly recommend starting.
I'm just going to use the short range frequency to tell him what the fuck has happened to our ship.
We're currently trying to figure out that more or less, but from what I've gathered and what the others have gathered, we were currently in hyperspace with our escort ships, the Drake and the Wyvern, when we were struck by a meteorite in the northern part of the ship. We've sealed that off for your safety, so you should be able to breathe. What you're going to want to do is go to the console near the yellow tiles and press your dog tags against it. It will allow you to summon up a mech suit that will give you easier access to oxygen, because we are currently running off of limited life support power. Once you've gotten that, if you head to the little hallway past the ladder down, you'll find us. We're currently in the captain's. It seems like the entire crew has been killed because of the impact.
Okay, out of character, Lavitz had normally prepared my mech suit somewhere, but I don't see it on this map.
Yep, I'll bring it up. I just got to get to the GM layer. As you take out your dog tags and put it on the panel, it scans it. It shows you right up all your stats, your rank, and then after about a minute or so, your mech comes up from the panels, and it is just up here to the north.
Okay, I'm going to go and retrieve it.
Okay, I'll just move your token over here into the darkness here.
Over.
That's over here off the map.
I need to make it smaller. Yeah, thing again? Somewhere over here, like my bedroom was over here.
No, not just over here in the middle of nowhere, where I'm pinging.
I can't even see a thing.
Oh.
I'll just... Okay, I dropped them behind the middle section of the ship. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Now I have control over your mech. Okay, while Kamiko is trying to bring aids online, do you guys want to search the rest of the ship?
Yeah, I'm going to gesture Gala to come over to me. Ray, or Jiv, why don't you take Tuval and head up north while we check the south? It might be better to split up into teams of 2 so we can cover more ground quickly. Oh, you might want to resize his token, by the way, Lavitz.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, I'm going to head down south. Is Ray even there, or is he just gone?
Ray's here, I think.
I mean, he's in the Discord, but he's not.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my favorite German.
Did you hear? Did you hear what was said? Or
not a few seconds ago, if you said.
Right. Why don't you take Tuval and head up north while me and Ruby take south?
Okay.
It's better to cover more ground.
Mr. Tanky Tank.
By the way, that actually reminds me, what suit did you go after, Ray?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm melee too.
Ah, nice.
There's basically 2 of each.
So So yeah, we can actually go into do my original idea then, Ruby, of squads of 3.
Which one? Oh yeah, that's cool. I don't know. Do you think it'll work out well, Levitz?
Maybe, but I'll basically be assuming that you guys are going as a full group.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not going to be. It's not going to be, you know, oh, we always split up. It's going to be like in situations like this, we split up into groups of 3. You know, 1 melee, 1 support, 1 marksman. So Sid, Ruby, me,
Just organization
Czar,
per unit.
Czar, Ray, and Kamiko.
Oh yeah.
It's basically fire teams. You know, yeah, we're still part of an entire squad, but you can occasionally split up into fire teams to accomplish both multiple objectives at once.
And it's already organized. That makes sense.
Alright, I'm glancing around this sort of area down here.
Okay.
Ziff, are you planning on taking charge?
I mean, okay, why not?
Well, I'm the marksman, you're the tanky one.
You mean in positioning? Yes, of course, but I don't think there are any spooky, squiggly aliens here. Even though that would be a nice change of pace.
I call over the long-range radio to Ray. Just keep in mind that we don't know how long we've actually been.
That's it.
How long we've actually been out of commission since all of this has happened. Decomposition wouldn't exactly work the same way in space that it does on Earth, especially with a gaping hole like that. So we don't know how long.
The blood is still wet.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh wow.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
In fact, the bodies are still warm. Well, they were when you first interacted with them.
That's scary.
It's lovely.
Say lovely.
It's very sexy.
I think tasty.
Hate you.
Well, for all I know, my alien's a cannibal or a man-eater. I mean, he's an alien after all.
Can I search down here, by the way, Lavitz?
Yep. So I was uploading pictures and doing stuff for Sid.
Oh, making naughty stuff?
No, she was sending me a picture of her mech.
Ah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Porn.
Yeah, I see. Can you actually expand that? I want to get a look at that if that's alright, Lavitz.
What, Sid's?
Yeah, her mech.
It's unit, what was it? Unit...
It looks...
I think it's unit 0? No, unit 1.
From what?
Evangelion.
I'm about to say, it looks like Evangelion.
Yeah, that's unit 1, isn't it? That's the redesign that they did in the newer ones. Originally it was like all purple. Because there's the red, the yellow, and the purple.
I wouldn't know. I've never actually gotten the chance to watch Evangelion.
It's pretty good, but it gets shit towards the end. And the remakes are just like wank fests. Okay, Ray.
Towards the end.
I'll reveal the walkway for you, Ray.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard.
You coming, Ruby?
I'm a fan.
Oh, yeah.
Follow me, my fish friend.
Blah blah. Wait. Oh, my furry friend. What? I didn't even know. Are you a feline or a lupine or a canine or a... Yeah.
Looks like a reptilian.
I thought it was a bear.
I travel light.
A vulpine?
Okay.
I've never actually seen... Oh, I see it now.
Yo. I'm gonna throw this out there. Ray and Zara, y'all have really cool accents.
Well, yeah, one of them's German, the other's like Swedish, I think.
That's like sick.
Bavarian, isn't he?
They're like awesome.
Bavarian? Swedish?
I'm not Bavarian.
Who was Bavarian then? Oh no, that
German.
Yeah, no, not what was it? It was Volk who was Bavarian.
And Bavaria is not part of Germany.
Pretty much is.
Nah, it's not really.
It's kind of like the Tasmania of Germany.
It's more like the Jersey of like Germany. Yeah.
Oh god, Jersey.
I'd like to search this room for anything of note.
Okay. Some cards have been thrown around, and that's about it.
Okay. Can I scan around the room for any structural damage?
Yeah.
It'll be fun. And if you're lucky, you won't even have to draw your card.
You don't see any structural damage.
We should probably.
Okay. I'm going to continue making my way down this way.
Okay. Where's that fucking... to stop that sound?
Oh, under options, if you go to options, there will be, in the music options, you want to sit there and enable background chat beep and disable that check mark.
Oh yeah, master music volume. There we go.
Under not master music volume, under that there's a option that's enabled background chat beep. Advanced keyboard shortcuts.
Yep, I see it.
Pop-outs. Yep. That theoretically should. I've never actually used it.
Yeah, it's just that I need to turn you guys way up, and my speaker's way up, and then when this boop comes through, it's literally like ear rape central.
Ear rape central.
Worst destination to go to.
But not rape central.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Oh gosh, I'd hope not. My goodness.
Luckily, buttfuck central is in Germany.
That's hilarious. I'll see you. I'll be right back.
Alright. Okay. Ray, your section. What do you want to check?
Well,
Do you seriously think?
I suppose one living room after the other. So, can you do it on the right doors, I do the left doors?
Sounds like a plan. Knock knock.
Knocky knocky knocky.
I was listed as missing in
Okay.
action a couple years ago.
Do you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you.
Okay.
That's the scanners.
Deval, you search this area, and it's just the maintenance hatch that leads to the weapons systems.
I'd
Oh
like
wait, there's
to.
no door in there, is it?
Said you could help with
Yeah, there's a door right where you are. Oh no, no other door. They're just not control panels. Maintenance access hatches.
Alright, I'll just move up then. Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to radio to those two and see if they've found anything. Or no, let me rephrase that. I radio to Czar and Ray. Hey, have you two found anything yet?
All clear so far. Over.
Yeah, we found the crew recreation quarters. Nothing but a bunch of strewn about cards here. Looked like they got off with nothing in a hurry, which is...
I'm going to roll to see if I discover anything in the one of the sleeping quarters.
Nope. Everything seems to be intact.
Out.
Everything in the sleeping quarters is generally bolted down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly, Lavitz.
Okay.
Just so you don't freak out like you did last time.
Well, it's just so that I know.
We'll just keep checking.
Alrighty.
Freaked out.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
At least you called him. At least he's Greyman now.
Yeah. Now we had to go through just to get him to change that name.
Oh my god.
My little pony, my little pony.
I honestly felt bad for leaving you with him after that.
Yeah, you should.
And then I left, and I was like, "Oh, what have I done?"
You were bad, and you should feel bad.
Yeah, probably. Regrets were made. I'll leave it at that.
Need anything else? Let me know.
Okay. So. I was gonna say jumps on the bed, but we're mechs. I would break the bed if I jump on it, so I'm not.
Yeah. It's quite difficult for you to actually get through the doorways. You know, you basically have to do a slight crouch and a side step to get through.
Wait, and if I remember right, this was the loading.
No, this is the boarding.
Outside access at the bottom, right?
Yep, this is the boarding one, like ship boarding, and the bottom one was actual loading.
Oh, it's
like ground loading. So this one, the top one here, up here that is airlock. Like ship-to-ship airlock.
Do I know you?
I will inspect the airlock to see if it's been meddled with.
Yep, it is still in perfect condition.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Oh god damn, I've been hugged.
Hugged?
You know, I use
Run, Ruby,
Yeah,
run.
in the game chat.
Oh,
Ray
crap.
has hugged Ruby wooed.
Besides the most
I'm
Well,
physically assaulted.
no, you complimented me, and I returned compliments with snack.
Face hugger. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
products.
Oh.
I mean, we're in space, might as well.
That's true.
Hugs, nothing like a zero gravity hug.
Woo.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Zero gravity hug.
Speaking of my console
Zero grav hug.
Mech hug.
Each other film.
Mech hug. That should be a lot of metal clanking.
Ting, ting, ting.
I'll just go ahead and inspect this door leading to a bathroom, I see.
Yep.
Yep.
You find a reasonably clean bathroom.
Theodore. Well, having been in cryo just kind of reminds me I still need to take a leak.
Yeah, your suit basically absorbs it and filters it through.
Okay.
Have you ever guys seen Dune?
A portion of our
I have.
You know those suits? That's kind of like what your bodysuit is like.
Yeah. They
The game
felt
or
that
the movie?
you were in
The movie.
Oh my.
Which one? Because there's two.
The classic Dune.
Do that for us.
I
one
made
with
you
Dwayne
over
The
to
Rock Johnson?
Greymane
Just speak into my console.
that our section is all clear.
Wait, excuse me?
Store on the Citadel.
Did you say there's a movie about Doom, the video game? That
Dune.
June.
Dune.
Damn it! I thought you said Doom.
So did I.
Yeah.
No, June. The spice. The spice, people. The spice.
I radio back to Zara and Ray saying that we're still searching our section.
Alright, keep us posted.
I asked if they could sit there and search around the rooms for personal items of the crew, or if they're not busy, collect all the bodies so we can give them a proper funeral later.
You mean float them?
Yeah, float them. But
I-
not like just sit there and basically haphazardly toss their bodies out a window.
But
Proper
would they
space.
care?
Of all the mortal bodies I'd found dead, they were the most
Mercenaries.
mutilated.
Depends if
No.
they pay us enough. Oh, I radio back at the Greymane. I hope these are not our employers that are dead, because I still want to be paid after all.
There are
You haven't done anything to get paid yet. You're on your way to the battlefield.
Yeah.
They-
so
they
it's
are,
not our. It's not our. Okay, never mind. It's
You
not
don't know
our-
anything, so better be
It's
quiet.
Look, just
dead.
collect the bodies, collect the personal effects, and see if you can grab some sheets to wrap them in from laundry.
Oh dear.
I'd like to search this area, and you know, it's the least we can do. These are people we've known, you know.
Do we know them?
Yeah. I just woke up from a pod. Did I know?
No, we know these are crew members of the ship that we are a part of. We were just in cryosleep, because how it essentially would work is, real life wise, there would be two sets of crew. One that would remain in cryosleep for a certain period of time, and then replace the original crew, so the original crew could go into cryosleep. That ensures that the aging process does not affect either side too badly. That's why there would be two shifts. We're essentially the second shift.
Oh, okay.
It ensures that, because theoretically speaking, the cryogenics process, I'm gonna keep talking until someone actually does something, because I've asked Lavitz if I can search down here already, and he's not
Love it
responded.
said that you're assuming things again.
I'm assuming things, but I'm also basing
Anyway.
off of logic, and I'm still asking if I can sit there and search this area,
There you go.
and I've not actually gotten a response.
Well, I was waiting for you to finish, and then I'll correct you.
I asked even before I go into the bathroom if I could search the area.
There you go. Now,
I'm
basically,
gonna grab the blankets.
this ship is to transport you guys to the battlefield along with actual supplies. So these guys were your couriers, not your crewmates.
Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard.
So we know them just as well as
You would have known them why you were loading your stuff on the ship and why you were loading mechs and ammunition, stuff like that. And you would have been introduced to them as you were enlisted to the thing. This is the captain, this is the second lieutenant, this is the chief engineer. If there's anything, you talk to these ones, and yada yada yada, stuff like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and grab all the blankets from this room.
There are no blankets.
No. The sheets or other things that.
There are no sheets.
Blankets or sheets, yeah.
And I also did ask from the laundry room.
There is no laundry room.
There's gotta be something that we can wrap them up in.
Your suits are self-cleaning. There's really no need for linen and blankets and stuff like that. Your suits automatically do all that.
I say we toss them.
We need to give them a proper burial. They may not be fucking our crew, but they are fucking people. Jesus, why does it seem like I'm the only one with a fucking conscience here?
Well, because
I
we are
would like
all
to
originating
expect-
from different alien societies, meaning we have different standards on what a proper funeral and such procedures actually rely on.
I would like to inspect the dead corpses to see what was the cause of death, or do we already know that?
Yes, you pretty much know each of the causes of death. This one here was sliced in... Oh, wait a second. You can't see it. This one here was sliced in half. This one here was impaled. This one had its head caved in by a control panel. This one here was smushed. And this one here was smushed between two like, smushed between these two crates.
Oh,
And
God.
this one here was squashed by its mech.
Oh, God.
I'm going
That's a
to.
horrible way to go.
I'm going to go ahead and radio to Czar and Ray, saying that we've secured the lower portion, the southern portion of the ship, and we're going to be heading to the weapon systems now.
Okie dokie. We're just piling the bodies.
Okay, I'll move the bodies for you.
So,
What's that?
I was having vivid thoughts of piling the bodies.
Enjoy your fetishes.
Hopefully. That and the megs. I was imagining more megs falling on there. There's so many dead people.
Yeah, what was that, 5, I think?
Oh, we could throw them in the engine and incinerate them and then give them
No! But I mean,
Then
I
they
guess.
cremate it into space.
Oh,
A
sure.
space cremation. Beats getting floated, no?
If it was alright for Yandu, it should be alright for them.
I was gonna say we could do Yandu style. Yeah, space cremation. Have his, like, rainbow body particles.
Yeah, where he turns into fireworks. Somehow.
I was actually just going to simply put them into the torpedo tubes and shunt them out that way. That's how I believe, if I remember correctly, that's how they do it on submarines.
Yeah, I think that's how they did it on Star Trek as well.
Yeah, they simply sit there and load them into the torpedo tubes and fire them into the stars.
And they'd play They'd play.
Then they spend like an entire movie to try and track them down again.
Yeah, because they
Sir,
were
we're being
dumbasses.
shot. With what? Dead crew members.
I don't understand these memes because I never watched Star Trek, but alright then.
It's
They're on Family Guy as well.
essentially how it
I
goes
watched very much
is
of that,
in one of the fucking modern day Star Trek movies. Another Federation ship essentially turns rogue and starts firing quote-unquote torpedoes, but it turns out to be cryopods filled with, like, I think an ancient alien human that's evil, named Khan. I don't understand it too much.
How do you make that mix up?
Mix up with
Mix
what?
of artillery shells versus cryopod.
Basically, for what I haven't seen it, but basically what they did is they threatened to kill his people by loading them and turning them into bombs. And basically, they're like, literally, we'll just fire them and they'll fire off and explode. There'll be nothing you can do. You know, we'll fire all our weapons and they're in our weapons. So the moment you provoke us to attack, we'll be firing at you with your own men.
That's pretty fucked, but yikes. Okay, and now I understand.
Red.
So it was intentional. It was just some really weird fucked up.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'm going to. Can I search this hallway for weapons bay?
Yep. It appears to be fully intact.
Can I peer down the stairs?
Yep, that leads straight to the turret, which appears to be intact as well. You also can check on the storage system. There seems to be a great deal of mechs and frozen, well, stasis soldiers.
Okay, so far we've got a ton of dead people, and we don't know who killed it so far.
Yes, we do actually, I believe.
Their ship killed them.
Yes, essentially the meteorite that hit, as I explained earlier, the meteorite that hit the ship essentially triggered a chain reaction. Because imagine the amount of, Sir Isaac Newton's first law, objects in motion stays in motion, so imagine in hyperspace where you're going near the speed of light, and a meteorite hits you, that's going to cause some fucking damage.
Yeah, true.
Yep, and basically a lot of these people have basically either died on impact or have died trying to fix, like, things. And have died in the present.
The bodies.
Yep. Do you ever thought that, actually roll for ideas and I'll just tell you your options.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
I do have a question, Levitz.
Yeah.
You said there's a lot of soldiers in cryo storage.
Yes.
Are they still alive, or?
Yes, but the cryo storage is jammed.
Right.
Okay, Zar, you realise that you've got a few options with these bodies. You can seal them in basically ammo crates and give them like a burial. You could incinerate them with the engines, or you could place them into stasis and take them home to their families.
That latter option may be a better option.
I'm chucking them in the engine. We don't even know when we'll get. We don't even know when we'll get back. So.
No.
And honestly, I don't want to keep all the dead bodies in our freezer.
It will cost more power.
Good meal.
It will cost more power, and the amount of power that you've got is 12%.
I should also keep in mind that they are the only fucking proof that we have that we didn't just commit a mutiny against whoever hired us.
You could always ask the AI to record it.
Yep.
Wait, there's an AI?
Yep.
Yes, there
is.
Which Kamiko's currently working on trying to get on, but he's gone still.
Yep. Once he gets back, AIDS will be activated.
Alright, so it's chucking them in ammo crates and then floating them, I suppose? Or...
Crate seems like it okay.
I guess we'll go into crates then.
Let's wait until the AI gets back online before deciding anything, because they may have procedure for something like this.
That's true.
They start to stink.
Yes, they
Well, I
are,
mean,
but they
they're
may have...
fresh.
Actually, yeah, they are fresh, so they wouldn't stink too much. With decay wouldn't set in.
Well, one of
smell
them
like
literally
wine.
got ripped in half, so I assume that his intestines...
Yeah, he does. He does stink. He does stink.
He's gonna be
Look, the point is,
Yeah.
there's probably a protocol for this, and we should wait until the fucking AI gets online.
Wait, isn't there like no gravity in here?
No. Yeah, there is no gravity at the moment.
Yeah, that's why. Then we won't even be able to smell.
You can still
And also
smell.
the fact that we also have the suit's helmets on, which would probably filter noxious gases, which that would be probably considered it.
Yep. Once the area gains full pressure, your suits will actually, the life support system will power down, and the filter system will engage.
Alright, so now what?
Pretty cool, man.
Just leave them there. Let's all convene in the bridge, I think, so we can try and help Kamiko get the AI online. I'm not sure there's anything else we can really do.
I'm gonna wash my mech hands because I touched smelly dead people.
Ah, come on!
I'm just gonna go for a quick piss, and then
This nasty human
you can
on my hand.
repower up AIDS. I'll be right back.
Power up AIDS, goddamn.
I glance over to you, Ziv. Did you find any structural damage on your rounds about the northern side of the ship?
There was nothing my scanner supported. I assume everything is, well, I wouldn't call it fine and dandy, but relatively speaking.
We're not going to die from the ship falling around us, which is a good thing, which means the structural integrity is holding. Not a lot. We've just searched the rest of the ship. Didn't really find much. The structural integrity of the ship, Ziv, is holding, which is good, especially after a meteor strike about that. I'm gonna pull up the image of the actual hull. Structural damage like this because of no, not yet. You still have yet to power them up. Please don't interrupt. Structural damage like this would generally weaken in hull integrity, so it's good that we're not seeing any structural damage, but we do desperately need to get that hull fixed.
I take it I'm just gonna check if we have enough food. See ya.
The suit should feed us. According to what Lavitt said, the suit should feed us. Theoretically, yes. Essentially, your suit has an onboard food storage, so I'm imagining that there's going to be emergency rations on that. Right now, what our main objective is to get the AI online and try and restore power, and see if we can pick up the Wyvern and the Drake up on the sensors. If we pick them up on the sensors, the one of the sister ships, either Drake or Wyvern, has the necessary parts to repair the structural integrity. We also need to worry about getting power back up online to its full capacity. Otherwise, we're not going to be doing much of anything.
I'm gonna wipe the blood off the console.
Huh?
There's blood on the console. I'm going to wipe it off.
Well, Lavitt isn't here. That's why I was talking with Czar and Ray to give them to give more or less Czar a in-depth, lore-friendly explanation of what's going on.
So who's captain of our ship, and who's the second in command?
Technically speaking, Kamiko is the captain, Ruby is the in command. However, I'm not sure that's going to hold. Because the AI, because technically speaking, we are not the crew of this ship, we were just being transported on it. So
now we're the crew.
You're members of the mercenary band that owns this ship, but you're not weren't the actual proper crew of this ship, but you are part of the company.
Consider this a promotion.
Well, that's not exactly how it works, Ray. Well, not necessarily how it works. There may be protocols or such in place that the AI will take over all the crew's functions on some sort of basis. We don't know. We need to figure that out. In order to do that, we need to have the AI on. Which reminds me, Kamiko, I think Lavitz is back.
Is Kamiko back, is it?
Yeah, he came back when you were AFK.
Okay, did you eat your food?
I've made it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wiping the blood off the console.
Yep, could you turn your sensitivity up or your output up again? You're quite quiet.
What's up?
Little bit louder would be good. Because I've got you maxed out.
Alright, how's that?
Much better. Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. I'm wiping the blood off the console.
Yep. Roll us a d20.
You punched a
Okay, after looking over the things, you don't see why the AI hasn't been talking to you the entire time. After a few minutes, while the others are searching around, you realise something. He's been put into silent mode.
I'm taking him out of it.
Okay. It's about goddamn time. I mean, sick of talking into a void.
Oh, hello.
Good to see you too, Radical Larry.
My name's AIDS. Nice to meet you all.
Oh, hello there,
Look
Abe.
around and go, it's literally one person.
It's probably talking through our suits and comms.
It is.
Likely would be connected to the ship
Who is it
system.
talking?
Abe, the AI. I'm going to glance over.
So, yeah, like Lavitz, where are they outputting their audio? Like their...
Into our helmets.
Yep, into your communication systems.
Alright.
I'm going to glance down to AIDS because I'm imagining there's like a little symbol or a representation on our HUD.
Yep, it says greetings. I'm the Artificial Intelligence Information Delivery System, or AIDS for short.
Lavitz, can you wipe the blood off remove the blood from the console here?
AIDS?
Yep.
What can you tell us about the situation and structural integrity, stuff like that? We've gotten a general gist of what's happened, but I'd like to hear it from you.
Yep, certainly. The ship encountered a collision, knocking its warp trajectory off its course, and caused the entire armada to hyperspace while going through a hyperspace route. It has therefore slingshotted us into an area, and my scanners are currently offline, so I cannot figure out where we are in the galaxy, or even if we're in the galaxy.
That brings me to... That brings me to the next question I was about to ask the AI. Are your sensors damaged?
Yes.
Do you have them?
How do we repair them then? Because we need to find the sister ships if we can to seal the hole in the cargo bay.
Yep. My scanners are on low power mode. At the moment, there's very little power coming from the ZPM.
0-point module?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Stargate, Lavitz. I knew that.
Also, it's in the general information in the please read this section.
Make sure someone gets it to you.
0-point module. Oh, I remember that. Fucking Atlantis was awesome. Not gonna lie.
It was.
I glanced over to the AI. Right. Can you run a low-level diagnostics on the reactor to see if there's how we're supposed we can fix it to boost your energy at least enough to activate the sensors? We can probably find a lot more replacement parts on top of the sister ships.
I'm just gonna head off over to the reactor where that is.
Yep. The reactor is part of the engines. Basically, the reactor is right here.
Lovely. That's the thing I pull all the tools out of.
Yep.
Well, our engineer...
I'm actually pretty sure I fixed that.
Yes, you did fix it, but the reactor is still at 12%.
Can I turn it up?
That's...
No, that is how much power is left within the 0-point module.
That's why I was asking her, is it a him or a her?
A him.
Yeah, it's a dude.
That's why I was asking him to sit there and run a low-level diagnostic to see if there was any way we could sit there and shunt around power enough to activate the sensors or repair them at least. Because we need to get the replacement parts, and we can't do that if we don't know where the fucking, sister ships are.
You could engage the scanners in low power mode. They've got low power.
Let's do that.
I thought she said you couldn't. Because you didn't have enough energy. And that's why I was asking to run low-level diagnostics.
Scanners, low power.
Yeah,
You should probably change the life support thing because we have fixed that.
Yep, I am currently fixing that right now. It is sitting at... Oh, whoops.
Yeah, and the atmosphere would probably also not fully be vacuum.
No, the atmosphere is currently at 85%.
Alright.
You'll have to fix the hull in order to get it at full atmosphere.
I'm going to
Life
head
support
into
still
the-
says it's damaged.
Beg your pardon?
Life support still shows up as damaged, but online.
Yes. It is damaged but online.
Alright.
You said that the scanners were damaged. How
No,
so?
the scanners are in low power. They are intact, but they're at low power. They're one of the few things that have actually got power, but there is little power to distribute.
Okay, I'll look through the scanners.
Can I make up for the shortage of power by plugging my suits?
No, the amount of power, like that would literally be like adding a USB power little station, one of those little square ones, to a nuke. Nuclear station.
The module, if I remember correctly, is essentially a micro universe.
Yep. It's a micro singularity stored within in a sense a teleportation bottle, and it basically drains from the singularity into its depleted.
To quote Stargate, it extracts vacuum energy from a artificial region of some space-time until it reaches maximum entropy.
That's one explanation. There's a number of them.
Yeah. The point is that's
the most famous. That is the most famous one that McKay gave.
That wasn't McKay though.
I think that was McKay.
No, that was Zelenka.
No, Zelenka was talking about the singularity within them.
I'm looking at the actual quote, and it says that Zelenka said that, and McKay said it's like a miniature universe in a bottle.
Oh.
Whatever, just run the scan.
Yep. Okay. After a few minutes, he comes back and he says, the sister ship, the Drake, is within 50 meters of us.
Alright.
Port or starboard?
Directly below.
Alright.
Below us?
We're in 3D space.
I'm guessing that
Yeah,
would
no.
mean that if we head out of this hole, we can get there.
You'd be able to see it, or you could just use the positioning thrusters to actually engage the airlock.
Yes.
We can use this.
Because
I would like to use my scope on my sniper rifle to take a closer look at the ship.
Okay.
You want to
roll us a detect?
Don't go through that. Don't go through that.
Oh yeah, if you open up that door and go in there, you'll depressurize the entire ship again.
Explosive decompression is not something we want to do.
Yeah.
Although, have you actually walked in there?
I have not been in there yet.
Okay then.
Good.
And I did explain that too.
It would have gotten rid of your body problem.
True. Oh god. Yes. Okay. Let me go back in there.
No, please don't.
Fine.
More likely, we would be going through one of the two airlocks. I remember one of them was an elevator, one of them was an airlock. I cannot for the life of me remember.
The top one is a ship docking airlock. The bottom one is a ground ramp.
So we'll be using the top one.
We'll be using the bottom one.
Does AIDS have access to maneuvering thrusters?
Yes.
I'd like to ask him to maneuver thrusters us to counterclockwise to align the docking rings.
You know I can do that, right?
Yes, but we don't have precise control over the ship yet.
He says Kamiko is the one qualified to maneuver the ship.
I just did it.
Yep, you did it, no problem. You can move those thrusters like no one's business. You don't even need the main engines online in order to get this ship to maneuver like a flight sim, mate. Yep.
You're welcome.
Okay. The airlock attaches and connects.
Right, I'm going to head up to the airlock then.
Okay, everybody.
Here's the plan. How many people do we have?
5.
Alright, so we have 2 technicians. Those 2, which would be myself and Ruby, go forward with 1 member to escort, and someone stays behind to watch the entrance.
Probably keep a sniper at the entrance because they can actually shoot from a long distance.
Yes.
I'll just stand here.
We do not have to lose the ship we just fixed.
Happy hunting.
And since, as I previously guessed, we are kind of in a situation where it's fucked, they're probably either dead or there's some shit in there that will very much want to eat us. Or some other way to kill us.
Wonderful.
They should probably have good salvage though.
Okay. You opening up the airlock?
Yes.
Are we actually connected?
You're connected.
Yes.
That was the Date 20 connected you know.
Got it.
Perfectly. Yes. Alright.
Now drag your tokens on.
Whoa.
Very bottom of the map. Now, do you want to seal the airlock behind you?
That might be a beneficial idea because we don't know if there's any structural damage here, which could vent our ship as well.
Definitely.
How do we get our tokens into the new place?
Yeah, drag them on like you do in the other game.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we just drag and drop.
Wait, from where?
From the character sheet section.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Now you see me.
Do I have to put mine on there as well? No.
Yes. Oh, how come yours didn't correct? What the hell happened here?
What? Mine corrected?
No, I'm talking about Ruby's. Wait a second. I can fix this.
I am not seeing the health on hers.
Yep. No, I've got to fix up her entire one. What? That's weird. It should work. There we go. Okay, that's everybody.
Yep.
Okay, and you're closing the airlock behind us.
Yes.
Okay. The tunnel is still pressurized from yours, and you approach the
Blue Sun's got
airlock to the other ship.
The Vulture might be close to ending this war.
I'm going to very specifically look at the sniper and tell him, dude, don't shoot us.
Wasn't my intention. Don't try.
No promises.
Is anyone following me, or?
Space accidents happen, right?
Are we just going?
We're going.
Okay.
Alright.
What are we, hourly?
I think so.
Alright.
Yeah, remember
Just in time.
Found this stuff. It's ours. Ah, forget it.
Okay, Zah, you moving up at all?
This place is worse than the last.
Nope.
Okay then. Kamiko, you opening up
I
the...
had to keep the thingy in check, so I'm just gonna hang back here.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my pistol up and look and open the door.
Do you want your pistol, or do you want to open take out your proper weapons?
At the moment, I'm opening the door, so I'll be more accurate firing with a single and then with the carbine in the event of...
I can't actually see Kamiko's health or anything.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
It's
see
not
it.
exactly... It's kind of helpful for the people who can protect you or heal you to see your health.
Yeah, no, can't see it.
How about now?
No, nothing. Can't even see his name. What about you, Ray? Can you?
I can now see it.
Yeah, I can see
I can
his
see it
health.
now.
I can see everyone's HP.
I can see his health now. There we go. Now you fixed it.
Yep.
Alright. Anyway.
And just a thought, but shouldn't the people who specialize in melee combat go first?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll stick behind.
I'm gonna keep opening the door, though.
Okay.
I have a pistol, and I've got it trained on the door.
Do we expect hostile life forms in that, or are we just tooling around?
Always
More likely being careful.
the unexpected.
Yeah. I'll agree with Kamiko on that. Because we don't know what could have happened.
All we know is they're conveniently sitting right next to us, completely useless. So, they have not sent out any teams to us, which would mean that either they're all dead, or they're in a similar position to us.
To be fair, they probably got hit with the meteor sword just like we did.
Yeah, I still don't trust that theory. So I'm keeping my gun out. And I'm
Oh no, keep your gun out, because we don't know what the fuck's stopping them. I'm just saying it's possible. I wholeheartedly endorse you keeping your gun out, and that's actually
Anyway.
why I say perhaps the melee should go first.
Anyway, I'm opening the door.
Okay. Everybody roll me a d20.
Okay.
Except Zar.
Yep.
We did close the airlock.
There's still, the airlock here is still pressure, though.
Yep. You're fine, except for Ray. Ray, you lose your balance and drop to a knee as a whoosh of pressure rushes from behind you into the vacuum of space.
I'm switching to carbine from pistol. Simple.
Flom.
I'm going to help him up.
Whole stream noises.
I'm going to help Zara up.
Yeah, you won't need to. Just drop to one knee.
I'd still like to gesture to help him up.
Alright, let's...
Space! I hate it.
Pigs in space.
It was supposed to be bears in space.
Really? Because like Fozzie Bear or what?
I'm not sure. That's just what I've heard.
Alright, get in formation. Let's go.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. Should go find more.
What formation?
Well, at the moment, we have one person back here, one squishy man up here, and two less squishy boys intermediate.
Right, mine's switching, with me.
Yes.
I was more of asking Ray, but...
Okay. Whatever.
I radio our ship's captain, all clear from my end.
That's me.
Oh, I was on those. Yep.
I'm literally right behind you.
No, Zara's all the way back
Way
there.
up in front of me. I'm at the other side of the tunnel. I'm at our ship. So I'm
still
showing
see
you
us,
that
though.
it's all clear at my side.
Yeah, we're right in front.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move forward.
Alrighty.
I'm on a critical mission and I need your help.
Okay. Which door do you want to check out?
Equipment suggests military origin.
This one.
Okay.
Human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option.
It is a door.
I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
And what with the gun on it.
The room has no power at the moment, so you'll have to open the door using the emergency hatch.
Interesting. Placated these
Alright.
Collectors one of technology.
And you do,
But must stop playing.
and whoosh, it looks like it's
Forge guarding it.
a small
I'll get in and
locker room area.
That is partially on fire.
It was on fire. That's basically fire burns
Trying to kill
and scorches.
Power back on before district suffocates. Here, take a picture.
Alright.
Bonus in good faith. Weapon from dead loose.
Nothing seems to be amiss here.
One more thing.
I'm going to open this door.
Bring it to 14 looking for
Alrighty.
He hasn't come back.
There's a bunch of bathrooms there.
Thank you. Told her not to.
Right.
Smart, bright future.
Alright. Forward.
Risky. No signs.
Is this glass here?
No.
Escalated.
Alright then, tanks in front.
You're the one who keeps taking lead.
Because I have to open doors.
Yeah.
Why can't we open the doors?
Because the doors get jammed.
Would we?
It's very drunk.
I don't know. That was German, I think.
That was not German.
Sounded like German to me.
Right, I'm just going to push up.
Okay. Roll us a detect.
I'm seeing vines.
There are cracks going through the floor.
On our way here, we saw
John with me?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, let's move up.
Cannot go.
Okay, what the fuck is that thing?
That is German.
No. That.
That is a giant fuck off hole in the middle of the
I
ship.
think he's pointing at the squid looking thing
That.
next to it.
That is a repair drone.
Oh, okay.
A repair and security drone. A Mark 1 or Gen 1.
I'm going to show it my ID to show that we work for the company.
It is offline. It is currently extremely damaged and it's pissing out sparks.
Alright, can I repair it?
You can try.
Ooh.
It is beyond repair.
Alright, I'm taking it back.
It is basically a half a drone in a sense.
Alright, I'm taking it back.
Okay.
Something for him to tinker with. He should be able to eventually repair it.
Alright.
Okay. Put in your thing, broken drone.
I've got it.
Okay.
And I'm taking my weapon back out.
Yep. And put on there Gen 1.
Alright.
I glanced around before glancing over to Kamiko. Now would probably be a good time to pull Zar in so we can regroup.
You still got control in the hallway.
I know, but we've already secured this area. More or less. Would it not be beneficial to bring him up so in case we do run into trouble, he's not extremely far away and in a bad position?
And if somebody crosses when we're not looking and gets in our ship, perfect.
I never said sit there and come out completely. I'm meaning like stand right here or something.
Yep.
So you're in a better position to assist us, but still able to guard.
Yeah, you'd be able to cover us.
Wait. I will move up and down. There we go. This should be clear.
Okay.
Aww, is the little Ruby sleepy?
Alright, now. Over here would be about where we want to be next, I think.
Okay, just...
You blocked my phone!
What is that?
Yeah, you blocked the phone my name, yo!
But I don't know what that was. But it was funny, whatever it was.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Drunk German.
And I'll be back.
Ah, I see. Wonderful.
Henko, where's the bratwurst?
Alright, I'm gonna eat. I'll be back.
Okay.
I tell you one thing. Bring me my stein and I will tell you stories of great war.
He's like, oh, have I told you about the old country? Oh, great place. And the songs, I tell you. It's like, I'm an old lady who lives in a shoe. I'm a prostitute from Newry.
Right, Zar,
Why
you
is
might
the
want
old
to
lady
move
living in a
here.
shoe prostitute?
I don't know. It's a joke from Black Books.
You might want to move here. I'm going to shift around this direction to scan this way.
Alrighty.
Splitting up the teams in teams of two may be beneficial in this instance again.
Yep.
Ray, why don't you stick with Kamiko?
Okie dokie.
I'll go right away.
Cheeky bleaky.
Happy hunt.
Kamiko, Ruby, you want to come with me?
Where are we going? Oh, yeah. Jump into the hole and kill myself. Yeah, yeet.
I dare ya.
Do that and you're just like...
Ah, yeah, yeet.
We saw that. She did it.
Yep, totally canon.
She's
That's
disowned.
totally part of the video of the game.
Yep. She eat it.
Right, Kamiko's
I'm
eating.
recording this. I'm not eating anymore. Dinner has been set back by about half an hour or so.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to scan around this area.
Are you eating board?
I can't see your indicator.
Here, I'm scanning around here to try and get a better visual.
I would also like to be able to see more things.
Okay. Are you going to open up that door?
What
Yes.
door?
I'm talking to Kamiko.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it with my gun pointing at the door.
Yep. Okay. Roll me a d20.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. You look in the room and it's very dark. In fact, this whole area is very dark. There is no power that you can tell.
Yeah, this is bad.
Okay, Shadow, what do you plan to do?
I rolled a 15 to, generally.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to start moving. It's dark.
Okay.
Does my suit have lights?
No.
Alright, that's something I should add
NV.
on next time.
Well, maybe not lights, but NVGs.
We're probably gonna want to...
Not lights, but what?
NVGs, night vision goggles, or thermals.
Oh.
Those would probably be better in low light environments.
You could just in the goggles.
Until a flashbang or something goes off and then you're blinded.
Ha ha ha.
I mean, you're gonna be blinded either fucking way. There's a
Nah, you gotta flick away real quick so you don't get hit by the blinds.
Right here.
And the back of the knob.
Yeah, there is a door right there.
Haha, Cisco memes.
Alright, anyway. Shiv man, forward please.
Okay, you gonna move?
A little bit.
Okay.
My back up.
Okay, you walk in the room and your eyes kind of adjust to it. I hate having to switch between these. And there's a few lights on the control panel. But there's also a big fuck off hole. It goes from the top to the bottom of the ship.
Alright, what are these?
Ripped chunks of floor out through impact.
Is anything that's salvageable there?
It's really just a bunch of open wires.
Alright. How about these control panels, sir?
They appear to be mostly intact. There is no power to them.
If I repair these wires, would they get power?
Maybe.
Alright, well, it's worth a shot.
That was an interesting maybe there, Labbits. Are you hiding something?
No.
That's my repair roll.
Yep, you managed to repair the wires. A small image flickers on the screen. Re-establish contact to bridge.
Back.
Oh, great. Do I get a map of the ship or something?
No.
Can I contact the bridge? See if anyone's home?
You can attempt.
Alright, I'll try it. Is that a tech roll as well?
No, we can use the same roll. You just keep, whenever you press on a button, it just says re-establish connection.
Is there anything over here?
A door, but most of it's been destroyed.
Can we open what's left of it?
You can basically just walk straight through it because it's basically not even on the hinges anymore. The impact has basically ripped the door pretty much cleanly off.
Alright, let's move up.
Can I scan this area over here?
We're close.
Yep.
That cure into the system, then turn on the fan.
Okay, as you walk forward, all of a sudden you see another big fuck off hole. It looks like this ship was hit by a few more impacts than yours.
Yeah, some definitely very much bigger impact. Ours is a baby compared to these things.
I've had enough of this.
I'd like firepower to be able to do this.
Well, start throwing giant meteorites at people.
Not sure, just become like a galactic being that's able to manipulate gravity and hurl entire planets at your enemies.
Alright, I'm gonna check this here.
Not that difficult if you know basic physics. You just need to have enough power.
I guess it's obtaining that power.
Yeah, it's the power. That's the issue. I'm going to shift up here.
Okay, let me just reveal this area. It appears to be escape pods.
Are any of them fired?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna check inside them.
Okay.
That's our detect.
Yep.
Fuck.
No, they're all jammed shut and slightly warped from impact.
Can I fix them?
No, this is structural. Basically, the structure is warped to the point that they're all jammed in place.
How about here?
That seems to be the firing spot that fires them out into space. There's also an emergency access hatch to actually go out and do space fixes.
Alright, well.
How? Pain, moan of pain. I just popped my back in a bad way.
Oh gosh, I'm
Alright,
sorry
well.
about that. Did you hear that?
I'll trade you.
Let's move this way out.
Okay, we'll go to Shadow for a minute.
I'm just pretty much exploring this entire
Okay,
area.
do you want to explore the room next to it? That one?
Oh,
Or that one?
I'd like to finish reconning this room first to know what it is and know our options.
Alright.
I mean, it's better to sit there and know a general first area and clear it out before moving on to another room, so you're not caught off guard.
Mm-hmm. So you gotta move?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's a door in front of you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go up here then.
Okay. It is another escape pod section.
Whoa.
Have any of them been fired?
No.
Okay. I'm going to make my way back down then.
Okay.
There's a door here, a door here, and I'm guessing this is also going to be another escape pod section. So I'm going to move up here.
Alright. So I have to keep switching between different things, so I'll just expose this hole here.
There's going to be a door here. I'm going to open it. I am going to keep my pistol trained on it.
On the door?
Yes, while I open it.
Okay.
That way, if anything comes out, it's dead.
Okay.
I shot at least once.
Just to clarify, what ship was the spare parts on?
The Drake.
And
from my
this is
understanding,
the-
that is the-
This is the Drake.
Okay.
Yeah. But, it looks like most of the cargo is gone.
I'm just gonna finish scanning around this corner before, starting to search the rooms over here.
Okay.
This area here. Okay.
The door up here.
Right. I'm gonna move over to this door here.
Which one? Okay. You open up a door and it's the cargo hold. It's bereft of cargo.
Shit.
As there is a big chunk taken out of the wall, and the loading dock door, and it looks like everything was sucked out.
Check behind to see if there was anything. Check outside to see if there was anything that we might be lucky enough to have still.
I don't think there's
relatively nearby. I'd like to open these doors here.
Which ones?
I don't.
These ones.
Okay. It is a very warped door. You can only open one doorway.
Good enough.
Okay. Get into the room.
Going silent.
Okay, this was in fact the bridge.
I see Admiral Akbar has left the bridge.
Yep.
I'm going to move up to this door.
He engraved his last words onto the floor. He said, "Don't let the chick drive my ship."
I thought it said it's a trap.
Turn the fans on.
No, he said, "Don't let the chick drive."
Alright, I've got a question. Is this terminal here functional?
Yes, it is in fact functional.
I'd like to see the logs.
Yep. It says, apply ID.
Okay, I'll try that. I'll stick my ID in.
Okay. Now, Shadow, what were you doing?
Searching this room here.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I actually have jump jets in order to maneuver the suit in vacuum.
You do have moderate, small jump jets that basically allow you to move at normal speed in non-gravity.
Gotcha. Cloaking.
But they don't work when gravity is activated.
Alright, well I'm going to open this door for now anyway. Might as well finish searching the ship for any
Okay.
possible parts that we can use.
I'd imagine most of the hull, well, a decent amount of the hull should still be usable.
Yes, it would be. You could salvage basically chunks of the hull of this ship and use it to patch up your hull, no problem. Hell, there might just be pieces floating around in space that you could literally grab with your jump jets and just push it onto your ship and weld it on.
Yep. Alright.
Okay, so you're entering this room. Ray, you fag, what are you doing, mate?
It was my mission to take care of Kubica / now?
Yep. Okay. Now you've just put your ID onto the ship itself, and all of a sudden, red lights flash on. Unauthorized user, intruder alert.
Oh god.
Defense system activated.
Oh god.
Baffling.
You start hearing clicking. You start hearing clicking. Like tick, 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 tick.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but this ship was a part of the company as well, right?
Yes.
So we are employees of the company. Why would it not recognize our IDs?
Because you weren't assigned to this ship.
We weren't stationed on it, so it doesn't recognize that we are part of it.
Plus, I wouldn't be surprised if it's malfunctioning a little bit, even then, considering the whole thing's kind of fucked.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Its data system would have been stored around about here. Wait a second. It's not showing. About here.
So where?
I'm pinging it on the bridge.
This is
Okay,
the area that
so-
got blown off.
Right, so
Can I
they
shut
weren't.
off the console?
Or the console that was located around about here.
Can I shut off the
How
console?
convenient.
Or shut off the system itself?
You can try, but you start to hear clicking of metal on metal.
Tech roll, don't stop me now.
Yep, you basically you just put your fist straight through the control panel, but you still hear the clicking noises.
I'm going to call over short range. I'm going to call over the short range radio asking what the hell they just did because I'm seeing a fucking combat drone.
It asked for ID. I gave it ID. It didn't like the ID.
God damn it.
Shut the fuck up, Ray. God damn it.
Well, at the very least, it shouldn't send any more drones because I just killed the console.
That's the console. It probably sent it to the mainframe, which means it probably can and probably will send drones our way.
Look, do you hear any sirens left? We're good.
The sirens are still going off in the other rooms, but the console that's screaming intruder alert has stopped.
So, for all intents and purposes, the alarm is still going, meaning that the mainframe has released the drones because it's detecting a security alert. So it doesn't matter if you destroy the console, the mainframe still thinks we're intruders. In fact, I think
whatever. I got a bunch of drones to work on. We're good. We're fine. Let's do it.
Alright.
Man, am I glad I was holding my carbine.
Okay, roller's turn order.
Hell.
We have no auto turn.
Yeah, we don't have a button for that.
Click on your characters and the auto turn should be there.
No, you get power weapon and sidearm. And that's it.
It is not, but I do have a 20.
It should say in bar. Show as token action.
It's not even on the abilities. It was never added.
No,
yeah.
Well, I can
I'm not seeing it either. I see sidearm, power weapon, light blaster, javelin shooter, and that's it.
I can see auto turn. Auto turn.
I don't know.
What the fuck's going on here? I even see it on the screen that I've got that literally shows me as a player.
Nope.
We don't know, Rabbits. I will send you an image of what we're seeing.
I don't have it, but I did roll a natural 20 for the order for my.
Yeah, don't roll anything yet.
Oh yeah, I just did that just to see what happened.
I already rolled the 1d20, so.
Yeah, well, it doesn't count.
Basically, whatever happens, you're gonna do good.
Why the fuck it's...
Hopefully.
I've got everything selected. Everybody should be able to see it.
Look at what I just posted in chat.
Wait. Oh.
No, it's not on your sheet.
Wait. Oh, Lavitz. Would it be possibly be the fact that these are mech tokens? Would that contribute to that?
No. Technically, click on your characters on the screen, on your tokens, and it should be on there. It should be after roll 20 D20 roll.
It is not.
It's not.
I'm clicking on your tokens and I'm seeing auto turn.
We are not.
I only have my weapons.
You might have to do it for us then.
Fucking Jesus. Seriously? What? How come I can see it and no one else can see it?
I don't know, damn right.
No, I've got my character bloody like my thing joined as a character as well.
This is I've posted what I see when I click my token in Space Dragoons. That's literally what I get.
What the fuck is
and
going
I
on?
added stealth myself, so.
We don't know what to tell you, Lavitz.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Just give me a second.
Yeah, of course. Let's everybody just take a breather and let's just let everything, we're not on a timer.
Yep.
Chill for a hot sec.
Let's see. Can you guys click in the macro section of the bar? It's the one that's got 3 lines.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I see playing cards.
Okay, and there's nothing in there that says D20 roll, GM roll, or auto turn?
No, just playing cards. It's only a selectable thing. You can add.
This mission is too big.
Alrighty.
That
Click add and
Fringes of terminus space.
Not simple abductions.
copy. I'll put this into
Signals are sent out. There are no signs of
there, into Discord. Basically, click create order, make, and label it turn order or order turn, and paste that in.
No effects not.
Collected samples from one of the colonies. Analyze them, figure out how to collect and put this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples.
Yep, that should do it. Show as token action. F and save.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Citizen? Singular or joint functions? Could it be? No. Is that?
See, I've got it set as show as token action, but so it should show up for everybody.
Members. Server is more desperate.
But
the collectors have taken.
because that's the way it was working in the other game.
We'll do whatever we have to do to find.
save changes.
Yes, of course. Can't this be like
So now if I select my character, wait, what the?
So has everybody made it?
It has been done.
Is it working now? When you click on your character?
Well,
we can click on it.
I
roll,
just
but-
added it myself now, so yes.
Yep. So it should show up in your auto bar.
Yep.
I just added it to my character sheet.
Yep. No problem. Okay, so everybody roll their turn order.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll roll them.
Hello.
Okay, and
Okay, so
where is it?
Okay.
There it is.
I may take off in a moment, so I
Alright.
guess. Or what do you think? How do you think we should proceed?
Up to you guys. You're currently surrounded by drones.
Well, we know the cargo's not in here, so we should probably pull back and set up a choke point.
Well, I'm still in stealth, so.
Yeah, and you also have one right next to you.
Yep.
So I'm thinking we pull back to around like this area, maybe, and essentially funnel them through a choke point where the melees in the front can sit there and keep them off the rangers and such in the back.
Yeah, but if the ranged drones, then we're just sacrificing the melees.
Possibly, but we can always just sit there and fall back to the ship and deattach it.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well, nothing we can do because there's two drones that have their turns first.
Okay, so
You wanted to send the results to of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
yeah, you got to click on your character and then press it.
They're good goals.
Oh, I see.
Sounds like Serpent wants to dominate all
Did it work?
doesn't mean we hate aliens.
There we go.
The dog show. But she
Okay, so Ruby, you go first.
love humanity.
Everybody has rolled their turn order, haven't they?
Turian,
I believe so, yes.
I believe so.
3, 4, 5.
That's a
Yep.
very positive attitude.
Okay, so Ruby, you go
I'm a
first.
people person.
You've got your weapon drawn, I assume.
Mm-hmm. As soon as they came out as a drawer weapon.
Messages or appointments you have.
So should I just... Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at this one.
Which one?
Better suited for a VI.
This one.
Okay.
Yeoman is just my official.
Wait, do I have the distance? Or is it too far?
No. You got the distance. You got the sniper rifle. You got the best distance of everybody.
I have a degree in psychology.
Wait, me?
I'm good at sensing.
You're a sniper, aren't you? Oh no, you'll support. Yeah, you've got the distance. I think you're literally
like blaster.
Yeah, you're like 30 meters away. You've got a range of like 80, I think. 80, 90, something like that. Say 60.
Sniper range.
We're lucky to have someone who
60, alright. So... Yeah, yeet.
How do you feel about being
Oh.
assigned to the Normandy?
I was handed
Oh, crit. Roll us the attack again.
known to humanity.
Yes, sir.
Honored, exhilarated.
Okay, so that is 5 damage.
Leadership you can't fail.
And it's shield. The first,
Don't worry.
like you eliminate its shield.
I trust you implicitly.
And for some reason I've got these
Close
backwards.
my eyes, fall back, and move.
Its shield buzzes off. Second attack.
I might do more than just kick out.
Roll us a second attack.
I better go.
Oh, wait, that was the second attack.
No, that was a crit. That was a crit.
Private terminal.
Oh, okay.
When you roll a crit, you roll again to add that damage to the first attack. And that's a miss.
Ah. So it didn't kill it?
No, but you destroyed its shields.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This one here opens fires at you, Shadow. And it hits for 3 damage.
Damn, okay.
Okay, second drone. Where is he? I can't even see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, it is Greymane's turn.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Touring the ship. Getting to know my crew.
Right, I'm going to pull back. What is my movement speed?
30. Wait, no, you've got a point in body, haven't you? Basically, yeah.
Set up okay down?
In combat, that gives you 35.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20,
What kind of problems do you have?
25.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'll keep my 25 right here.
Okay.
Oh gosh, Levitz.
Ray.
You're boring the commander
Yeah.
with tech.
What's wrong?
Would it be possible for me to dip out right now? Or is that not possible?
I would really like you to stay for the combat if you could,
Already installed.
Yeah.
but if it's an emergency,
Efficiency is inflicted.
Yeah, since I had to go.
alrighty. Do you want me to?
Possible to pause right here?
We can pause.
Carrying on.
Up to the group.
I'm okay with pausing right now. It'd be nice to have Sid as well in this.
That is true. So you guys just want to pause right now then?
Yep. Do you want to come back later, or do you want to end it for the day?
Why did you leave the Peruvian?
That one's up to y'all. I'll be able to be back online in about an hour or two.
Yeah, I will.
I go to bed.
Good dinner's not.
Yeah, me too. I'll also go to
Yeah,
bed.
so I think we're just gonna end. If I'm hearing this correctly, we're just gonna end it for the night.
Alrighty, no problem. I'm probably going to do this on either alternating Saturdays or on Sundays.
Sundays could be
good.
fun.
So it is up to you which is ever the most convenient for the group.
I think Sundays.
Sundays.
Those
How did you want?
At all
usually
for
more
me.
free.
And probably not for Ray either.
Saturdays is a lot more chores and housework. Sundays usually more free.
Okay, so Sunday is better for Ruby. Everybody else okay for Sundays?
Sundays are
Not this
good.
time.
Maybe.
Oh no, not this week. It'd be next week probably.
Not this time.
Okay. Oh, not this time?
As in, like, the time we start.
Oh, yeah.
Way too freaking late.
Alright, yep. That's right, because you've got to...
Because right now it's 1:20 for us.
Oh, yep.
At night, well, past night.
So how many hours do you want to push it back, so to speak?
We know our mission and who's in charge.
Enough so I don't have to be up past midnight on a Sunday when I need to work Monday.
Alright, so... If we did it, say...
I'm amazed.
4, 5
2 hours earlier than what we started today, and then we would have 4 hours.
Yep, so if we did it for, say, what about 4 hours beforehand? Maybe 5. Because then I can do it at like midnight.
That would make okay, so today we started at 10 my time, so if you do it 4 hours, that would be around 6 my time.
Yeah.
That's actually good. Depends on where then.
I'm
Oh my god. So don't have any faith levels that Battlebot will ever resume our campaign.
No, I don't think he will. Or he destroyed the Discord for it.
Thing is, I'm not entirely sure at how easily it'll be for me to do 2 campaigns in a week, though, especially since it's both in the weekend. And
yeah, so would alternating weeks work better?
Alternating week sounds good.
Alrighty. So is at the same time good, or
like you mean the time you did now, or the
on Saturdays? On Saturdays, basically.
The usual Saturday time at 11 instead of 10 for us.
Probably the hour earlier, like we did start with this one.
Then that's fine for me.
Is that good for everybody?
I was trying to remember
I guess.
Sorry, I missed. What is the plan?
So he will do it alternating, and it'll be at the same starting time as today, so at 10 for us on the Saturday.
See y'all later.
Alrighty, Ruby. I will catch you in a fortnight.
Okay, we'll do it.
Good night, y'all.
No problem.
Yeah, right.
Kamiko, is this all good for you? Because you've been muted the whole time.
He's gone.
Really? Well, don't take my fucking ear off, mate.
Oh, she's
I mean, I'm muting Kamiko either way. Just kidding.
Okay, next week. Yep, I think he's messaging. I think he has to be in quiet mode at the moment.
Alright, are we just yeeting out then?
Yep, as far as I can tell.
Alright,
I'll see you guys for the Netherworld Dragoon campaign next week at the same time, probably at the same time as this one, if not the normal time.
That should work for me, normally, so.
It should work?
I stole that.
Alright, take care.
No, he said it should, I think. Right, Zark? Did you say should or shouldn't?
It should be just fine, starting at the time that you guys started today.
Yeah, if need be, we can always go back to the other time, but the hour earlier time probably works better for our Germans.
Yeah. I'll just let him call me German, whatever. I'll just accept it.
You're close enough to German. You're discount German.
Proxy German.
Yeah, you're discount German.
But I have had Germans before, but still.
You get the choice of accent.
People are talking.
The choice of 4 accents: Nazi German, feminine Nazi German, German, or feminine German.
Or drunken German.
Can I say no to all of them?
I was making a joke. There was a skit for Team Fortress 2 for a YouTube channel called Door Monster, where they were talking about the medic.
I think the big question is, are we the baddies?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Nigga alert!
Alrighty, so Okay. Yep. So I'm pretty sure Kimiko should be all right for the time.
Okay.
And our Germans, our pet Germans, are good. Although they seem to be torturing each other. Fucking hell, Zah, you can't be that girthy.
The crew deserves a fine meal before they throw themselves into
No comment.
You gonna be online for a bit more, Lavitz?
Probably not. I couldn't get to sleep all last night because, to be honest, I was really nervous about this game.
How did it go?
I reckon it went alright. I'll have to wait for feedback from the players, but I think it went alright.
I think it's a bit too early for me to tell, at least for me. The reason I asked if you were going to be around for a bit is since everyone else was more or less hopping off, I was going to ask if you wanted to finally do that 3-star mission.
I haven't got that set yet. I've been spending most of my time working on getting this right.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. That's fair.
Because I had to write up story, lore, and then some other things. Alrighty, so I guess we'll leave it at here. The drones have started attacking, and yeah, you notice that there was still a little bit of power left in this place, and it was probably used to activate the drones. And we'll leave it there. I will catch everybody in this world in a fortnight, and I'll see you guys next week for the Netherworld Dragoons continuation of the Battle of the Veerage.
Yes, please. More Netherworlds. Thank you.
So you like Netherworlds better?
A lot more. Yeah. I just like fantasy much more than I do space. So.
Well, this is still in tutorial.
I'm not gonna lie, I liked the Netherworld a lot more because it seemed like we didn't argue as much as we did then because there was no clear-cut leader and you kind of, I don't know. I feel like we worked a lot better in Netherworld than we did in this one.
I tend to disagree, but then again, it was also like very slow 3 hours, so let's give it some time to cook. Well,
yeah, it's like every Saturday Night Live. In the beginning, they're gonna be shit, but in the end, they'll actually be pretty decent if not good. So I'm not gonna sit there and, that's why I say I think it's a little too early to tell, but there was a couple of issues, but I think that can just be worked out by, playing more.
Yeah. I think once we get past the tutorial and actually start the story, things will probably be a bit better.
Alright.
Because this is literally just to teach you the areas of the ship, and now to actually get it running and the demo combat. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to log off.
Okay, night.
Okay, night.
There you go.
Night, Lavitz.